part of the reason I wanted to ask too.
My recap really actually talks about the prisoners. So.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Well, hello everyone.
Hello, Lou.
Hello.
If you're all doing
Hello.
well, getting ready to start up here. As you said, we can go for the recap. Though first, it looks like Rhea, you'd be up for scribe if you want it.
I'd like to skip if that's okay.
Of course. Ophelia, you would be next, if that's okay.
Aye, aye, Captain.
All right, so you're taking it?
I'll take it. I need to come up with something to use it for, Lou. Maybe you can hatch my dragon egg soon, since I already paid for it. I'll pay more story
Wyvern.
points or wyvern.
Oh, we have a dragon?
I have a
We have a-
wyvern egg that I've been holding on for like almost a year and a half in game, 2 years.
Oh boy.
It's in your thing.
Mhm.
Though time
I
wise
paid
it
the
hasn't
story
been that
points
long
for
in
it.
game, but yeah, it's been a while. Alright, well, we have Ophelia as scribe. I think we're only missing Matt today, right? We have Linus
Correct.
is out. Okay. And Kudo, if you wouldn't mind giving us a recap of last time.
Sounds good. It's session 160, and it is the Nightwalker and the Mirror. Fought against the Nightwalker in the shadowy wastes. A rip in reality pulsed with necrotic energy, rendering us vulnerable to necrotic damage. The void dampened Ophelia and Rhea's healing magics. We locked its mind with psychic commands as the others whittled it down with radiance and gunfire. The Nightwalker fell, and the void tear began to seal. Within the darkness, we spied the silhouette of a figure. A voice pleaded, "There is a mirror at the fort. I am trapped inside it. Please free me." The mirror. We found a large mirror draped in cloth in the quartermaster's storage. Bell identified it as the Mirror of Life trapping, an ancient planar prison. After securing permission from Father Cleric, Gorthex used the command word in the courtyard to examine the prisoners held within the mirror's 12 cells. Key prisoners, and well, I'll just go through the key prisoners, but also you can open up the picture and see all of them. But in cell 1, there was an assassin named Typhon Nightstorm. He was trapped by the Children of Shadow. He refused to name his benefactors. We suspected it to be the Deep Frost Network, but offered magical items for his release. Cell 3, Arana Hollowhand, a wacky blue gnome wizard from the city of Nightweather in Gaim. He claimed to be from the 13th cycle, but appeared chaotic and mischievous. Cell 7, a chained devil, an infernal warrior of the Bizzle Wars who offered a devil's contract in exchange for freedom. Hell no. How is that a good deal? Cell 8, Xerxes, a powerful wizard and steward of one of the 7 towers of Nightweather. He is an enemy of the Shadowlords and warned the party that Arana in Cell 3 is insane and should not be trusted. Maybe we shouldn't release Cell 3. We'll talk about it in a bit.
Talk to
Iranye.
Xerxes more.
It's Iranye.
Cell 10, Thorin, a 15-foot tall celestial warrior of Talos. On seeing Gorthax's pendant, he recognized him as a fellow faithful and begged to be released to continue his holy war. Cell 12, Deirdre, the mysterious child associated with our past and sent us to a time of the fated fellowship. Claimed to be safe in the mirror and was in no hurry to leave. And if you open up the picture, there's also that Mind Flayer. Hell no, we're not releasing him. Shadow Dragon, sounds like no, and a Baylor Demon. So,
Yeah.
All right. And yes, it was Iranye Hollowhand. What was that one?
I'll fix it in a journal.
The...
Can you spell it for me?
Did it not show up on the thing I just popped up? Should have his name
Oh,
on
Eranye.
Sorry, I was looking at the wrong screen. I was reading my notes.
Oh, no worries.
And Xerxes is like the fake diamond, Zirces. I don't know if it matters too much.
Xerxes. Yeah, we can double check the other names, but
Those are the two I saw that were important.
I think in character, I'm trying to think how she would respond to a lot of these. The fact that this child is not pushing for us to release him, perhaps he might be the most trustworthy of the group. But I have qualms about the others, especially since some of them speak ill of each other. There could be untruths.
Kudo's completely biased when it comes to Deirdre, but he's basically the reason why Kudo is here. But he's pretty much a neutral party. He can't really fuck with us or help us too much, quite honestly, either way. That's what
Ophelia.
I forget. Has this group encountered any of these people before?
Yes, Deirdre is.
Deirdre. Okay, all right. Cool.
Ophelia is going to say, and she's like, well, Rhea, while I understand that they have complications with each other and don't trust each other, or even the assassin, I think, has potential for good still. Just because they have problems with each other doesn't mean they're inherently evil. I feel like, for the most part, they were either a big nuisance to be released upon innocence, like the Baelor, the Alhoun, or they were doing something that the Children of the Shadow weren't in agreement with, and those were a lot of the humanoids. So,
Hey.
Yeah, that's true. The Children of Shadow controlled this mirror last. It
I
might
got
be
a
worth.
question.
Sorry, go ahead. I was going to say it might be worth asking how long each of them have been in there, or at least any of that we're considering freeing, and comparing that against what the church or the Midnight Pyre knows about how long the Children of Shadow controlled this fort.
Yeah. So a couple of things for me is I think I mentioned this last time, but I do think we should talk to the church before doing anything like because we're just unleashing potential guys that might into this plane in their courtyard right now. I think it might be worth consulting with them because they might know some of the people in there. And in a second, I don't know if you can use zone of truth somehow. I don't think so because you're peering into another dimension, but that would be interesting. Or
I
at
thought
least
about using my spell for that, Kudo, but you are correct. My zone of truth cannot permeate through this cell.
or maybe other means like you guys have tons of divination, right? Can we do augury or something? Like what happens if if it's good or bad? We release we release this guy and that guy. I don't know.
Okay, and that's possible. My concern, Kudo, is I know that there are factions that are against each other. If the church has any personal gripes against these, even if they are, neutral good or, law abiding, if the church is against them, will they release them like the assassin?
We don't have to listen to them, but maybe there's some guys in the mirror that you don't want to talk about, but some of those guys that I don't know. So maybe you're right. Don't talk to the church about it. But I do think we need to use augury.
I agree with Kudo that speaking to more parties about any that we're planning to release, at least, would even if not everyone's telling us the truth, like it gives us more perspectives to kind of compare and help our decision.
My worry is I think we are probably the only neutral party that has an outsider's look. I feel like anybody that we are going to see, whether it be people of Paelor or people of Talos or even the church here, are going to do things for their own agenda. I feel like as the, Taiwan, that our opinion probably is really the only one that's not going to be swayed.
What about the Midnight Pyre? Do you want to maybe because this Typhon is like kind of underworld, do you think maybe Midnight Pyre will have some knowledge about it? or you just don't want to consult. You don't want to talk to them either about it. You just want to let them go.
I think they may have. I think both the church and
Sorry.
if we do something, if they're saying, "Oh yes, definitely free this person," and if we don't, we're going to be viewed negatively. Or if the church says, "Yeah, don't free the assassin," we think it is good too, and we do it anyways, because then they're going to know about it. We're going to be viewed negatively, right? They don't know right now, is my concern. And I'm
Okay.
okay either way. I just wanted to give that opinion.
Just seems kind of crazy to release people without knowing who they are, really. Besides Deirdre and Thorin, the Celestial, the others are kind of unknown quantities, quite literally.
I have a good feeling about Xerxes.
Based on what?
Intuition, Ophelia says.
Did you actually make an insight check on when you were talking to him?
I did.
Okay.
He was the only one that was completely upfront and honest about everything. The assassin was honest, but he didn't tell us. The other people, also the angel and Deirdre, were honest. But
So,
the gnome was the one that was hiding things and
so,
giving us half-truths.
Yeah.
so question on that then. Why do you want to also release the gnome?
Because I don't think he's inherently evil. What is it? Xerxes said that he didn't say that he was evil. He said he was a little chaotic and mischievous, right? And I've met other party members who are chaotic and mischievous. Doesn't mean they're bad. So is he being trapped because he was just causing a little bit of mayhem?
I don't think
If it's
alignments
over-
is the sole determination of what kind of damage they can do.
So do you think a person should be imprisoned because of a potential for damage?
I think I would want to know more about this wizard before
I think
releasing
if we trust
wizard
Cersei,
out.
I think if we, yeah, I mean, yeah, he is a powerful wizard, but if we trust Xerxes enough, that can also have him decide whether or not the gnome can be released. I'm kind of for the, because the wizard said that he would help us destroy the Shadowlord, but he also said it has a connection to Nightweather and its towers, and I feel like that's a good enough reason for us to let him out.
I mean,
Yeah.
I have a connection to Nightweather as well. I'm a descendant from the person who founded it.
And even though the gnome is
Or-
not evil, I mean, there were some bad things that happened in Nightweather, and this guy's chaotic and everything. I mean, who knows what he may have done back there.
I
But
lied, not Nightweather Rail. Sorry.
Well, I'm okay with not doing Aranye, but I think if anyone, Typhon, Xerxes, Thorin, and Daedric are probably the four that we could let out.
I agree.
Sorry,
I
can
think
we pause super
Okay.
quick just so I can double check with Lou about the difference between Rail and Nightweather? Because I thought Nightweather was the city that avoided.
Well, as far as the legends go, Nightweather has never been touched by the cataclysms. Rail avoided them for a long time with magic. They were able to protect themselves, but people know where the Raylan Empire used to exist.
So it eventually did get touched by the cataclysms. Rail just delayed
Yeah,
it for a long period.
Just avoided being destroyed
Nightweather-
for a long time. No one even knows if Nightweather ever existed.
Okay, and Nightweather was just like kind of removed from it. We know that it's like in a different spot, and people don't know of it.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like outside of time or
if
something.
it existed, no one knows where it existed, or like
Okay.
if it was around when the cataclysms began. It's like
Didn't
just
we find Nightweather technology or no?
Yeah, you found things that people have said are from Nightweather. So there's, at least to some extent, there's evidence of it existing, or at least very like odd and strange devices from, from what they believe is Nightweather.
I assumed that it was known that it existed, but I guess not.
Well,
I mean, at
it's
the very least,
if it does. Well, I mean, most people who have studied it are pretty confident it is a place that existed. It's just no one knows where or when.
Okay. Yeah, because I thought you told us this was from Nightweather, and it didn't seem like that was just like our assumption. It was just that was that was the case when we did
Well, I think
did some
there.
checks.
Yeah, I think there are people in your group that have a pretty good history, though a lot of people who don't study history kind of question if it's a real place or just like a fairy tale. If that
Gotcha.
makes sense.
That makes sense. But we
Yeah.
believe it exists.
I
We
believe
the-
so, because like I said, I think someone in the group has a good history.
We've encountered the technology and mentions of it.
Oh,
with
yeah, and that
interesting
too.
creatures and
Well,
stuff a number of times. you know.
Like
train
most
station and everything.
like most
I
people
I think at the very least,
have not seen evidence of it like you guys have, because you go to very dangerous places where you find ancient relics.
Well, and some of the Therian technology we have found references to, like in the Therian records, of that the Therians repurposed Nightweather technology.
Yes, which is also true, yeah. So yeah, the adventuring groups definitely have a unique perspective because they delve into such dangerous places and find ancient artifacts and records. But yeah,
Okay.
I guess I was more talking about like the normal layman's like theory of it. So
Gotcha.
anyway,
Right. Thank you for that sidetrack.
sure.
So
think
I
at
will
the
say,
very least we could start with the least complicated to let out to the most complicated to let out, and see what the reactions are.
Was that Diedrich first? What is the least complicated?
I think the least complicated is probably Typhon, just because it's just a dude, and he said that in order to let us out, he would offer a magical item, and we just ask him.
So does he have magical items on his person in the mirror? Is that what he's
Yeah.
offering?
Yes.
I thought he is full of complications.
he's full of complications. He's by
Wow.
far the hardest one.
How is
Well, I
he-
mean, if I'm comparing him to a 15-foot tall celestial, and the very powerful wizard, I feel like an assassin is just a regular dude at that point. Unless you want to do Daedric first.
Well,
I just
I
wanted to-
actually think the Celestial is not complicated because he literally is a Celestial. He cannot do wrong things against us. I don't believe.
I agree with Kudo
Fair.
here.
Okay.
Okay, I concede.
He's his like if he tries to do something bad, like he's like undone or something. And
Okay.
Deirdre is just going to take his sweet time and just leave. So yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I guess at that point, I will move the mirror a little. Sorry, I think my thing's bugging out. I'm reloading the page, but I will move the mirror a little bit into a more open area so he doesn't crush this house I'm right next to.
Let me back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm staying 30 feet away from this.
Okay.
Yeah,
I would say more than 30 feet.
Same.
I'm going to move if my. Sorry, my computer's being very slow.
Where's
Oh,
the
and
mirror?
Wait, isn't the Celestial is okay with Talos? Is that correct?
Yeah,
Or-
it's
or
a
is it
follower
not?
of Talos.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
Where's the
you should-
mirror?
Hang on, I'll
basically
bring
where
up the
I am.
mirror. So
Oh, you
where
keep
do you
moving
It's
want?
it.
basically where I
Where do you want this mirror?
am. Just right here. If
Okay.
By Steve and Linus.
Linus is gone.
Linus steps into a portal.
Oh, see?
Okay. Hold on. Let me.
Linus
Where's
is
Belle?
now trapped in the mirror.
The bell is in the house.
Valindra, yeah, she's been
Ran.
hanging out. She's like having a wine, enjoying the Shadowfell sunset. It's like just chilling. Alright, so you are trying to release the Celestial first?
Yes, I will do it right in front of it. Right in, kind of in the square-ish area where there's no one else watching. Just so that no one gets caught in it.
Alright. So you are bringing up. Actually, hang on a moment.
He immediately smashes the mirror. We're fucked.
No one else gets out ever.
Sorry, I'm doing a refresh again. I'm trying to
Alright, so
get nice.
you would be in front of the mirror. Is your horse there?
Oh, my horse can go off to this side.
Okay. So you are preparing to release. Everyone is where they want to be. Just give me one moment. Alright, I think this is it. Yes, alright, so you bring up his cell, and you are going to use the command to release him. And as you do, the creature is going to step out of the mirror. Angelic in its look, carrying a large flaming sword. It looks down and nods and says, "Thank you, Gorthax. And thank you to your friends as well." He says, "I must return to the heavens and speak with my commander." He says, "So."
I am honored.
He says,
Bro,
I shall let the heavens know what you did for me this day."
So,
Praise to Talos.
Thorn, before you leave, I pray that if we ever run across each other in the future, that we will be able to assist each other in times of need. If you ever need us, please feel free to reach out, and we shall do the same.
He says, "Well, I don't know how I'd get in contact with you, but he says, I'm sure there are magics you can use to contact me." He says,
So I do have those.
if you need me, also feel free to reach out." Oh, excuse me. He says, "I do owe you for freeing me, so I will repay that debt if there is a way I can." He says, "In fact, before I leave, is there anything I can do to aid your group?"
If there's anything you may grant our party in our quest to slay the children of Shadow and kill these people who dare bring their chaotic ways intruding onto your domain, into Talos's domain, then please lend us your aid. Or at least give us the means to fight them.
Or at least some information if you have any.
He says, well, I've been trapped for a while, and I am unfamiliar with these surroundings, but I
When
know
you say
that...
a while, Thorin, could you tell us how long?
He says, well, what is the date? He says, I'm not sure if the celestial calendar and the calendar of this place are similar, but if you tell me the date, I can try to figure out how long I've been in there.
It is the
It is-
24th of winter, 1157 AG in the 13th cycle.
He thinks for a moment. He says, I may have been trapped about 100 years. A lifetime for your people, or some of your people. I was originally captured, I think I told you this, but he says, I was originally captured during a battle. A battle on the celestial planes in the heavens. He says, but no, I don't know if there's anything I can give you right now. However, I could be of use as an ally in a dangerous battle. He says, come and summon me if you need me for such a task. But for now, that is probably all I can offer you.
And you said the person who trapped you was a shadow elf.
He nods. He says, a wizard, I believe. I'm not sure if he is or was a member of the cult.
What was the name of this wizard?
I don't know if he gave you a name. I don't think the Celestial knew a name.
Describe him.
Although I think one of the captors did mention a wizard and gave you a name. But I don't think it was the angel, because he didn't know. But a wizard was mentioned in a couple of their stories.
Pretty sure Xerxes and Aranye both were captured by the same guy.
They were captured by the Children of Shadow from their stories. Let me see if I have it in my.
Forward.
Let me see if I have it in my notes here.
Maybe I'm thinking of Typhon. Or maybe it was one of the Chain Devil or the other weird.
Someone should do a history check for what we heard 5 minutes ago in games.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hold up, let me.
Well, I'm doing a history check to look through my notes to see if I remember. Let's see. So I don't think it was the dragon. Oh, I think it was the Chain Devil who knew the wizard. It was either the Chain Devil or the Baelor, one of the demons. Because he had been summoned by the wizard. Yeah, I think it was the Baelor. Because the Baelor had actually been summoned by the wizard, so he knew who he was. And he gave you a name.
Which cell has the Baelor? I don't see it in the list in the journal.
Just click on the picture and you'll see the full list.
Oh, the picture. Okay.
It's the second one.
Okay.
I didn't think he was important, but apparently he is.
We're all important.
So I believe, I think it was one of the demons, I'll say. I think it was the Chain Devil, because I think you guys just, swipe left on the Baelor when he popped up. You're like, nope.
Kind of like we did on the...
He's like, mortals free me or I shall crush you under. Nope. And you just...
Okay, I got the name.
Oh, you know what? It was, because the demon I just had a shouting match, but it was the Chain Devil I talked to.
Yeah.
The Chain Devil said that Kalar Kelvith.
Kalar Kelvith, yeah. Kelvith might be familiar to you guys. That name, anyway. I'll give it a description.
That name does not ring the bell. Let me ask.
Bell's last name.
Did you say that out loud?
Yeah, I will say that's Spell's last name.
Whose last name?
Valindra.
I look back at Willinger that's hiding in the house.
Who's like watching the sunset with her margarita.
Yeah, I'll gesture her over. Vel, do you know Kalar? Someone with your namesake, Kalar.
Do
I'm
I
so
know?
happy.
Do you know Pilar Kelvith?
I will leave that up to you, Valindra, if your character knows that, or if you want to lie about knowing who that is.
I will say I do not know who that is.
Everybody insight her.
Suddenly everyone has more scrutiny than usual. Just because the DM said you can lie if you want.
I'll make him roll a 3.
I have foreseen this roll.
That's my aim.
Joke's on you. My insight check is like -1. So, but
Kudos,
what I was
like,
gonna
sure.
say is that I'll tell Val. Apparently, the wizard that trapped the demons in there is what's the name again? God damn it, Kalar Kelvith. Cheers, your family name.
Well, there's many last names that are the same in the Shadowfell, as is your world, probably.
Oh, my
Was
name
it like
is
Smith?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
like Smith or Brown or Thomas.
Exactly. It's like the
Kudo would be
John Smith of
Kudo.
Shadowfell.
Oh, I thought you guys just had fancy names. I don't have a last name. My name is just Kudo, singular. All right. Well,
So
I guess
With
yeah,
that,
Valindra
I
from
look
the
at
window
Thorn.
kind of gives you her answer as she is relaxing in there.
I guess with that, I look at Thorn and I say, "Thank you so much for the information, Thorn, and best of you on your journey."
Actually, let me make a character sheet for him really quick.
We may want to call upon him at some point in the future, so.
Where did that list go?
yeah, we should have good reputation with him.
Well, factions are more for groups, but yeah, for him personally, he is definitely owes you guys like a celestial contact.
Well, you gave reputation to some individuals.
Yeah, I know. I've kind of, but it's supposed to be more for groups of people than individuals.
Okay.
You've all just become quasi followers of Talos. I'm very pleased.
So he disappears and goes off.
So he, flies up into the air, kind of disappearing into the night sky. It is nighttime, right? Well, evening sky.
See, that wasn't complicated. But now Deirdre.
Okay.
Diedrich it is. 12.
I released Diedrich.
All right. So Diedrich is still kind of concentrating as you bring him up and you call for his release. So he suddenly shifts to sitting in front of the mirror on the ground. He stands up and says, "The Shadowfell. I see." He says, "Well, I suppose I shall continue my work from out here." And he says, "Good luck to all of you, Zatian." And he's just going to fade out.
Well,
Well, that was even less complicated.
yeah, I told you. All right, now it's complicated ones.
All right,
I
assassin
think
next.
the next one should be Xerxes.
I agree.
Okay. I summon from the mirror Xerxes.
on Thavorin. So I have that on him. You guys might want to make a note somewhere about Thavorin as well, just in case. Because I have a note on his sheet, but you might need to, or you might want to remember that you have him as an asset. Alright, so you call upon the mirror to release Xerxes, and there is a bunch of darkness that flows out of the mirror. As Xerxes will form there, standing, falls to his knees at first. Says, finally, thank you. He looks around. He says, the shadow
You are
fell.
welcome.
Doesn't inspire confidence, but welcome sight to the endless demi-plane I was trapped in. He says, well, I am Xerxes. It is good to meet all of you, and thank you for releasing me. He says, I must travel to my tower to make sure that nothing has gone afoul.
Where's your tower? Back in Gaia?
He says, well, it should still be in the Shadowfell, actually.
Oh.
But I believe it is well hidden, so I doubt it would have been found. He
Okay.
says, I do...
In order,
or go ahead.
before you leave, is there any way we may get in contact with you again for once we make our final attack on the Children of Shadow?
He says, do you have magic? Do you have a magical way of contacting me?
Yeah, sending.
Yes, Xerxes.
Yeah. All right. My bad.
He says, but,
Xerxes, I have a...
well, he says,
Go
but in case that is an issue, I do have something I can give you. And he is going to put his hand in his pocket. He says, wait. He should still be here. He kind of checks, oh, did I just lose my compendium? Hang on a sec. Oh, did I just lose my compendium? Refresh, my compendium just broke. Okay, there it is. So he puts his hand in his pocket and produces 2 flat stone discs.
sending
Handing,
stone.
yeah, and he's going to hand one to, I guess, Gorthax, because you're right in front of him.
Ah,
He says, you can use this to get in touch with me once a day.
I've never seen this art before. Are those cranium rats?
I believe so, yes.
So,
where are you?
Xerxes, I appreciate this immensely. Perhaps if you're okay with it, we may visit you at your tower in the near future if we require assistance.
He says, perhaps. I would like to speak with you more. If you are enemies of the Shadowlord, then perhaps some of our goals align.
Yes. Before you go, I do have a couple more questions, if you're okay giving us a few minutes of your time.
He says, I suppose I can do that. Just don't take too long. What questions can you or do you need to answer?
We actually were thinking about releasing Aranye. I know you said he's a little bit insane, can't exactly be trusted, but is he evil?
He says, not exactly evil. Just a bit of an agent of chaos. And he says, if you release him, wait till after I leave.
Yes. Do you think there could be negative repercussions if we do release him?
That I can't really tell you. As
Do
I
you think
said,
he'd be willing
he's
to
a
help
bit
us?
chaotic. So if
Okay.
you release him, it is at your own risk.
So, has he done anything to like harm innocents before, or is he just like more like a trickster or playster, or do his tricks and a little bit of chaos actually cause harm to others?
He says he has caused harm, yes, as chaos tends to do. He's caused good and he's caused harm. He says,
Is he against the Children of Shadow?
I doubt he has an opinion on them, if I'm honest. He probably doesn't really care about them, or stopping them, or helping them. I'm actually kind of surprised they even captured him. Not sure what the purpose of that is.
Okay, that is fair enough. And I guess the last question is, I know you said you have your tower giving you untold powers. We are actually looking to travel a bit between planes. You don't happen to have like a tuning fork or something for Gaian, since you originally or have spent much time there, do you? Or an easy way for us to get there?
No, planeswalking is generally not easy, but I might be able to help you. Assuming my tower is still where I left it, if you contact me, I can probably get you across the plains back to Gaian.
We were looking to travel to the Abyss originally.
Why in the name of the gods would you want to go to the Abyss?
There is a bunker there that allowed us interplanar travel, which you are so freely able to do, and we thought that that might help us track down the Children of Shadow with ease, because they also have gone across the plains.
Not to mention allies that are in trouble there.
This is what incredible stories the Zatian always have. Do you know the level of the Abyss that you wish to travel to?
Yes, it's actually, what, is it, if I'm correct, 66th?
Something like that.
I believe is the level.
Let me find out.
The 67th, I believe.
6-7.
6-7.
I thought it was 66, the number of the beast, or close to it.
Well, that would be 666.
I know. That's how I remembered 66. No,
Not
we're,
69.
we're all wrong. 751.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wait,
It's
really?
it's like one of the higher ones. It's
Okay,
at 751,
yeah, then obviously-
right?
751.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay. But he says, well, if you know the level you wish to go to, I can take you there. I can't get you exactly where you want to go in the Abyss, but if I probe your mind, I can probably get you close. Unless you have a teleportation circle that I could look at. Oh, what was that level again?
Wasn't there one in the
700 what?
bunker? Wasn't there a teleportation circle in the bunker?
Yes. A teleportation.
Did anyone record it? I mean, I know Ashes did, but I don't know if anybody here did.
Well, it wasn't like a teleportation circle. It was more like a portal that you could kind of set to different planes, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there was an
Okay.
actual
I thought
circle.
there was both. Okay, all right.
Teleportation circles, I think, are usually limited to within the same plane. But 751.
751. Well, with teleportation circles, Xerxes says, if you know one and you use a planar travel spell, it makes the location you arrive at much more accurate because you can arrive at the circle, much like with a teleport.
Which Vel can do with us if we have teleportation circle data.
Yeah, but if you don't have it, that is all right. I would just need to look in one of your minds to get an idea of the place we're going. Anyway, I can't do it for at least a couple of days as I get some affairs in order, but use the sending stone to contact me in a few days, and I can bring you there with my tower.
No,
I appreciate it,
better than
Xerxes.
church.
I agree.
Don't we have that priest waiting for us a second time to take us to the abyss?
Yeah, we can just let him know. He told us let him know if we can't make it.
Okay.
Hey, we're really blowing this guy off.
He says, he said definitely let me know because you've blown him off once already. All right, so Xerxes is going to chant as magic swirls around him, and he does a teleport vanishing.
Perhaps we just give the Father Daedra or Daedric or whatever it is some reputation on our behalf as an apology.
You're mixing things up. That's Father Quirik. But the question is, that priest, he wouldn't be able to get us right in the bunker, whereas this wizard sounds like if we envision the bunker, he can get us right inside.
Correct.
Or close.
Well, I guess let's summon the assassin.
Is that something we wanted to discuss further, or is that unanimous? Because I am, I guess I'm
Take a vote.
I'm okay with it.
I mean, if anything, I
No,
was going
Matt
to
is
ask.
wholeheartedly agreeing with the assassin.
I wanted to talk to the Midnight Pyre before releasing him, but we just want to get him out, then whatever.
Yeah, I mean, he
perhaps
seems
we-
to also want to help us as well. He doesn't seem too keen on the Children of Shadow.
Perhaps we talk with him first and make sure he's not going to harm innocents. And I have rethought my stance on Aranye now.
All right. Well, instead of summoning him, I'll just bring up his image to the mirror so I can talk to him further.
There you go.
All right, so you bring up his image. He will once again look up and say, you return. I was worried you wouldn't.
Indeed. Before I release you, I must ask. You are not aligned with the Children of Shadow, and you do not wish to bring harm to any innocents, correct?
As I stated, I am no ally to the Children of Shadow. No. I am not. I do not have any type of malice against innocence. I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that, but my only motivation right now is to return to my people, my benefactors.
Typhon.
Are they? Oh, yeah, I'll let you do it.
Typhon, our biggest concern, if we release you, is just making sure there will be no harm to the people of the Shadowfell or any innocents here. If that is something you can promise us, I see no reason to delay your release.
He says, well, I mean, it's hard to promise that I will never ever harm anyone in the Shadowfell, as it is a large world, but
I think you understand my gist when I say that, though.
He says, what exactly do you want me to promise?
I think what she means is when you, given your profession, are you discerning in the contracts you accept, or do you kill anyone for money if you are paid enough?
He says, I go after the people that my benefactors asked me to go after. I don't generally ask questions, as it's not really something I can say no to the jobs I'm given.
Would that include people of the church?
He says, I will say this, I don't generally get sent after people who don't have power. He says, but if it takes some kind of oath to not go after good people, I could try to give you at least I could try to make it a priority to not harm innocents, as you say.
And in exchange, instead of giving us magical items, if you can help, and I'm not asking for 100%, but if you can try to upkeep that oath, and perhaps become an ally of ours in times of need. And same thing I would say, if you need us for something specific, we can become allies in this.
Well, I can certainly try my best.
They,
And
apparently,
Wait a second. Did Ophelia just give up magic items for the group?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oops.
What do you mean?
An ally. Pshaw. We need items.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, if the Children of Shadow wanted him in this mirror, then
Yeah.
it behooves us to free him.
Yes.
I think logic speaks that if he got trapped in the mirror, he's not allied with them.
Says no. In fact, my benefactors often had me going after the Children of Shadow, so I am no friend to them.
I just simply go to him and see what certain items he has to offer for our roguish friend, as per our original agreement.
He says, well, I have several items that would aid in stealth. My boots, my cloak, but I also have a ring that is magically enhanced to protect me in my abilities to resist magic as well as avoid attacks from enemies.
You don't need another one of those.
Right.
No, and I think we have the boots and the cloak already as well.
Yeah, the boots though anyone could wear, and it don't require attunement, so they're not a bad item for pretty much anyone to have.
Does Linus have a pair of boots?
Yes, he does.
Who doesn't have a pair of boots?
I don't.
I don't think most of us do.
There you go. I mean,
Yeah, I think
if
Linus
you
is
don't,
the only
then
one.
I also have a pair of boots.
Oh.
I mean, I doubt we have more than what. Even if we had a few, I'm sure there's someone that could use them.
Okay.
I think anyone with armor that has disadvantage on those stealth checks could take them. There's no reason not to.
He says, unfortunately, that's all that I have on me. The cloak is a cloak of elven kind. Again, it helps with
I think that requires
stealthiness.
attunement, if I remember correctly.
Does it?
I don't believe
the boots.
so.
Oh, maybe not. I don't remember what the cloak does differently then.
I
It
think,
has
well, the boots are
disadvantage to
for
perceive you.
noise. The cloak is for sight.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
for perception.
Okay. And you're right. No, so the cloak does require attunement.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. It does require.
according-
Then I guess the boots.
Yeah.
I guess the boots are still the best option. We just give it to Ophelia so we can negate more of the disadvantage on stealth checks.
Plus,
Well,
it doesn't leave
just,
this guy completely without his shit, you know?
It's just stealth requiring, like I said, sound versus sight, which are two different things.
Yeah.
Like if you
But
try to
usually
hide on
noise
the
is something-
battlefield, it's more about sight. But if you're just like
Yeah.
sneaking around unknown, then it's more sound.
Normally, sound is what screws us up when we're trying to stealth, so I think it makes sense.
Yeah. Agreed.
More often than not. You know, there's obviously lots of situations, but
I before I let Typhon out, I kind of pull out my holy book and I just sort of get an oath similar to what Ophelia was doing for remaining good, and just I'm gonna see if Typhon is willing to repeat the oath.
If he's willing to repeat the oath.
Yeah. To have him swear an oath.
Alright. What are you having him swear? Or what are you asking
Well,
him to
Ophelia was
swear?
saying with him, for him to try his best to be allied with good, and to not bring harm to innocents into the church.
He says, if I'm honest, that is a very vague oath. I mean, good is not always obvious. I can
agree.
swear to such a thing, but honestly, it sounds a bit meaningless. Something that one might swear to is some kind of ceremonial thing, which they don't
I
actually
will.
intend to keep.
If I may, I want to point out that the fact that he's being honest with us instead of just repeating the words in regard to the wording of this oath makes me more inclined to just let him go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's fair.
Just let him out.
Okay,
Says,
I let him out.
pass the test then. He smiles.
Say, Typhon, my request is simply that if you know you are doing something that is going to harm the greater good, that you just think twice about it. I'm not going to command you or make you keep an oath. Our goal is just the safety of the people.
He says, I am a tool to my benefactors, and now I am a tool to you as well, as I owe you a favor. He says, did you decide on which magical item you wished?
The boots for our louder members, in order to keep ourselves more safe in our dire needs.
So he will take off the boots, now having bare feet. He says, probably should have had an extra pair of shoes on me. Do you know if anyone has some shoes around here?
So you just want my shoes?
He says, it looks like your feet are about the size of mine. Certainly, if you're taking these boots.
I think I have an extra set of clothes.
So he walks over
Could
to you, taking off his boots, and you said you're giving him yours?
Yeah, if we're gonna do that, I guess. We'll just
These are
swap.
normal boots, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he says, a little bit fancier than I would like, but at least I can wear them for now. He says, thank you all. As I said,
Saying,
I do owe you a favor for getting me out of there, so if
do you need anything to assist you on your way back? Will you be okay getting away from here? Do you need a health potion or anything, perhaps?
he looks around, he says, is this Aldrin's watch?
It is indeed, and it is currently being taken over by the church, so...
Well, then I definitely shouldn't go inside. A bit far north, it's a bit of a walk, but honestly, I don't want to ask for anything beyond what you've given me. That said, should you have a spell that could assist me in getting someplace a bit more civilization bound, say New Havisgard, I know it's not far from here. I definitely wouldn't balk at that.
If you wish to pass the rest of the day with us, then that might be we might be able to arrange that. But we have business, and we don't want to wish to use our resources immediately.
This is very well. Not only that, I will assist you all with you, and thanks for the help. So he will kind of walk
More than
over,
one of us. Yeah,
walk
more than one
over-
of us can get you the new Havisgard should we have the magic available.
Yeah, so he walks over and takes a lean on the house. Says, just let me know when we're leaving.
Now, looking at the party, I think the last one we really need to discuss is Aranye. And my initial assumption was to release him, but knowing that his chaos does harm to innocents, I am much less inclined to do so.
I think, if anything, chaotic beings are one associated with karma, and I think karma is certainly coming to the one that trapped him in the mirror.
We could.
If-
We don't have to decide now. We could store the mirror in the portable hole.
We cannot because it will explode.
Yes.
Oh, does it count as a? Oh, good point.
Yes.
And we cannot store it anywhere with us, and I do believe probably the safest place to leave it is here.
Okay. Yeah. Well, especially if we leave Alhoons and demons in it, I'm sure the church will
Yes.
keep them. Yeah.
I personally am okay with releasing him, but it is up to the party.
I think I'm trying really hard to like use Riala's viewpoint here. I think she'd be okay with releasing him. What harm can he do? He's a crazy gnome.
Okay.
Well, the wizard just told you what harm he can. He has done harm.
He wasn't very specific. I mean, you guys are sitting here and talking about Aranye's chaos, and Riala is chaotic.
Yeah, Gorthax is also chaotic.
Yeah.
It's
can we just
more-
I mean, I'm
put
good
Rihanna
aligned,
here?
but yeah.
Well, that's not like I don't want to. It's not really that. It's more like you can't like we shouldn't try to boil this game down by like alignment, like pathos and ethos of like character sheet stuff like that. But in this game, because you guys are players, we kind of are forced to travel with you guys, even if we don't want chaotic or whatever.
Right.
So like I don't think that's a fair comparison.
Well,
Right.
no, and I know what you're saying, because like despite being chaotic, Riala and Ophelia actually get along very, very well because we're both good aligned, even though we have other like differences. So like yeah, there's more to it than just black and white. But
ultimately we're player
Yeah.
characters, but I'm just so
True.
so
Well,
and
I
we're
would
not-
say that all the player characters in the group, I mean, none of them are like causing enough trouble that like you guys wouldn't want to travel with them. So I don't
Yeah.
think that it's not like, and I try to like tell people when they join games, like make sure you're making a character that the group would want to be with, or else like it would make sense that you just wouldn't be in the group.
exactly.
Yeah.
what if we speak to the
Well, that's
gnome
what I'm
again?
saying is-
Okay,
Go ahead.
sorry.
That's what I'm saying is like I don't want to boil down this NPC because that we the argument that we travel with you guys are chaotic and this NPC is chaotic that we should I
Yes.
don't think that stands. That's all.
I agree
think
with that.
the-
My question is that he's already caused harm.
Did we get specifics on that harm?
No.
But what if we talk to the gnome again and ask him for specifics? I mean, I don't. He might not be forthcoming, but I don't know.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
I summon the gnome to the mirror.
All right. So Aranye is there once more. And he would say hello again.
Aranye, it seems some of the people are not too keen on letting you free.
He says, "Oh, do I know any of them?" I don't. I'm
You
not
may
going to
know
ask for
one.
names, but if you could describe them to me. His eyes narrow.
Rio would speak up and say, "We will not name them because that would make us less inclined to free you, as you might seek vengeance."
Of course, it makes sense. Though I must say, I would never do something as petty as vengeance. He just laughs.
How do you feel about the people that trapped you in this mirror?
He says, "Oh, those silly shadow elves and their pranks. I would never wish vengeance upon any of them. I'm sure that they're fine people."
But they're not. They're a cult, a death cult.
He says, "Oh, well, I didn't know that. Well, then, death to the death cult, right?"
The Children of Shadow.
He says,
How do you
"Yes,
feel
those
about them?"
children. Are they actual children?" No, right?
No, they're not actual
All
children.
right. Well, then, yes.
Can I insight whether he's really as
Death to
flippant
the-
as he's acting?
No, I think we established last time because we had to do an insight check that he's
Okay, all
He
right.
kind of just says whatever to get himself free.
Yeah, he's being very accommodating.
Yeah.
I mean, he seems like he's just trying to say what you want to hear.
Yeah.
But he's also kind of doing it in a way that's a bit obvious and maybe even jokingly.
Very flippant.
Yes, flippant is a good word.
Can I
Say, Ranye.
be honest with you, Aranye?
He
The only
says,
people that I would...
quotes.
The only ones that we are particularly interested in freeing are the ones that are going to be allied with us. Now, freedom, yes, is paramount in one's life, but it also comes with compromise. And I must ask you if you are willing to compromise.
Says, of course. You all seem like a great bunch. I'd be happy to be friends with you. We'll be the best of friends. He says, I will invite you to parties and ask you for advice on important matters, as well as have very heart-to-heart talks with you, as friends do.
Aranye,
Aranye.
I am only concerned with one thing. If you will ally yourself with us to destroy this cult, and if you will take an oath on this,
Says, yes.
binding you until the cult is destroyed,
The children must be
then, and
destroyed.
only then.
No children shall escape my wrath. I promise you this, and his eyes glow with magic. Death to children of shadows. Shadows, right? Yes. To shadow children.
Ranye, I guess my biggest concern is we were told that some of
How many
your
concerns
tactics
do
have
people
caused-
have? I mean, what? Sure, yes. What's your other concern?
That's it. We have heard that you have caused some damage in the past. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Who said that? Who is making up stories about me? I don't like it. Who's told you such lies? Lies and slander.
Then tell us your side.
Says
In detail, not in jest.
well, I mean, it's
What
quite
kind of
a few
work do
stories.
you do?
This is, I am a powerful wizard, obviously, and I travel the worlds, learning what I can about the worlds. Yes.
And your primary subjects of research?
He says, I do lots of research. That is correct. And use my
Rio was fine
findings
with
to
letting him out, but now he's giving her doubts.
use my findings to stop dangerous and evil cults.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, it's the same, whatever. I just looked at the party. Be like, should I just let him go back?
Oh.
He's being far too evasive, but I don't know of a specific reason not to release
What do you
him.
mean I'm being evasive? I said, He says, look,
She ignored
I don't know
Yeah.
what it is you wish me to say. I'm a wizard, sure. I suppose my spells may have harmed people at times, but magic is chaotic. It's not like I go around trying to hurt people.
Where will we go? Where will you go immediately when we release you?
And he says, I will first return to Gaian and see to some affairs that I was working on before they trapped me.
Are you in possession of tuning forks?
Says, yes, tuning forks are very important for getting those pitches one needs.
Are you able to make them?
He says, yes, I suppose I could make a tuning fork. I assume you mean for planner travel, though, not a
Yes.
normal tuning fork.
Would you spare any of the ones on your person in compensation for our finding and freeing you?
So certainly, I will give you a tuning fork. Seems like a fair trade.
Is it for Gaian?
Is that what you need? Then yes, I can give you one for Gaian.
Ria just raises her eyebrow and looks at the others.
He just has it. He just always has it.
Says, oh, it's not on me. I have to get it, but yes, I can get you a tuning fork.
My question was specifically whether you had tuning forks on you.
Oh, I misheard you then. I thought you asked if I had one. but not. No, I didn't. I don't just travel around with a bunch of tuning forks in my robe. That would be silly.
Well, no,
think
that would
he
allow
be
you to
stuck
go
in
wherever
that-
you want, whenever you want.
I don't think he would have been stuck in that prison if he had one.
Yeah.
Can they teleport out of this prison?
He says,
No
no,
idea.
we can't teleport out of the prison. But no, when I was captured, I didn't have my tuning forks on me. But I can get you one, and it's not hard. Just a simple couple of teleportations, and I'll have your tuning fork.
Ronnie, as long as you promise to not do us any harm and try your best not to hurt any innocents with your experience, I see no reason why we can't release you and so you can continue your magic studies.
He says, yes, as I said, I think you are all a fine group, and I think we will make good friends.
Where in Gaian do you base your research?
He says,
Look over it.
I've traveled around a bit. I mean, I don't know what the library situation looks like these days, but there are, Teruvian Empire has some good ones. The Dwarven Empire, which I always forget the name of, has some good ones. Says they're all over the place. I go where I need to go to do research. Sometimes it's libraries, sometimes it's in the field. Drogoth, that's it. Drogoth Empire.
Yeah, I couldn't remember it out of character because I have not had any of my characters visit there yet.
Yeah.
Although Beryl wants to go. She wants to take Drigda home.
Well,
So is
going
that...
to step out on a limb here, Aranya, and we are going to free you. Just please don't cause too much chaos against us.
Don't
That's
be an asshole.
marvelous. And I already said who told you I really want to know who's saying such bad things about me.
It was the Children of
good.
Shadow.
And if you want to get us that tuning fork, we would appreciate it. But,
Yes.
Rhea looks pretty doubtful about whether we'll actually see this.
And I say, if we do plan on leaving for the Abyss in a few days, could you get us the tuning fork in a few days?
This is for the Abyss or for Gaian?
For Gaian. We were going to travel to the Abyss. We need a tuning fork to return back to Gaian.
Says, yes, I can get you your tuning fork for Gaian.
Within a few days before we travel there.
I believe so, unless something prevents me.
Okay. Gorthex. Free him.
I just look at the party and then I release him.
All right. So he would suddenly poof into the area in front of the mirror. And he says, finally! It's so nice to be out of there. Thank you. Thank you so much. As I said, these children shall pay for what they've done, my friends.
I look at him and I just...
Aranya, can you tell us about how long ago you were put in there? We're
This
trying to
is-
figure out who did this.
I can indeed. He says, well, he thinks for a moment. He kind of
What was the date,
pauses.
maybe?
He says, Oh no. And you suddenly see him start melting. He says, I guess I wasn't real. And he becomes a pile of snow and then melts into water.
No, simulacrum.
Oh, well, neat. I'm glad that we debated so long on it.
And the assassin says, oh, well, so much for your tuning fork, I guess. That's unfortunate.
We're no worse off than we were.
Yeah. He's a character, all right, man.
But if he's a simulacrum, then it might be
Wizards-
interesting.
Wizards always confuse me. Why does one make a spell where you melt and turn to snow, Typhon says. Is it some kind of trickery?
He didn't actually turn into snow. That was not him.
He says, "Oh, so it was trickery then. Some kind of illusion, maybe. Seems
It's interesting that he
complicated."
was able to be trapped when he wasn't a real thing.
Well, I guess actually Kudo maybe wouldn't know because no, he could learn the spell, so he might know about that spell. Maybe like no, seems like that decoy was pretty successful and trapped the wrong. And it's interesting, maybe that prison is a stasis, and when he got removed from there, the spell ended.
That would make sense. Also, it's interesting that Xerxes knew of the name Aranya Hollowhand. If this was just a simulacrum, then it could still be that there's someone out there that is the person Xerxes spoke of.
He
Well,
did say he was surprised that he would get captured, and it might be not actually him.
I mean,
simulacrum is a copy of the real thing, so most definitely, Aranya, just in the same appearance, exactly the same, still walks about.
it'd probably be a good idea to just let Xerxes know what the sending stone he so graciously gave us.
Can you cover that mirror back up?
Yeah, I was going to say. I think that we're planning on leaving everyone else in there, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I throw a big old cloth over it, and then I get out my sending stone to go hit up my boy Xerxes.
Did the shadow dragon give us a name?
No, he just kind of yelled at me and told me that I was being insolent, and then I laughed at him. And then swiped
The
right.
Chain Devil gave us the name Kalar.
But that was the name of who trapped him, right?
Yeah, that was the Shadow of
Not
Wizard
his
that
name.
trapped him.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the Chain Devil did not give you his name. Alright,
Okay,
well,
is
what
it
do you want to
covered
do? It is.
They
I
call it-
assume you're taking it back inside.
Yes.
Yes.
We will tell Father Durek.
So there's an Alhoon, a shadow dragon, a demon, and a devil.
Chain.
Baylor, yeah. Chain Devil, Baylor, Alhoon.
The Baylor's the
Shadow
demon, the
Dragon.
chain devil. Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
I'll call up Xerxes real quick and see if he picks up.
He picks up.
Already, you're fucking buzzing.
Yeah, that's,
10 minutes after we
you
free him.
don't want to seem too
Seriously.
desperate. You're just calling him right
Yeah.
now, like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Hey, it's my boy. It's my boy.
It's been like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Alright.
no.
So what message are you sending him? You don't have to write it down.
Just saying Aranye was not himself, it was a simulacrum, and it disappeared as soon as we freed him from the mirror after he vowed to help us defeat the Children of Shadow. He is still at large.
Says, well, that makes sense, actually. Aranye is someone who likes to use simulacrums. Alright. Well, then nothing has really changed. Contact me when you need to go.
Alright, that's it. That's all I wanted to see if he
All right.
had anything to say about
And I
it.
assume you bring the mirror back inside to the quartermaster.
Yep,
Yeah.
I pick it up and I waddle
Leave
over.
leave it in the church's control.
Alright.
It's kind of dangerous.
And then gonna go talk to Father Dirk real quick.
Father who?
Who's the leader of the guy that
I
we're
think
talking to?
Quirk or
Quirk.
something like
Quirk.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so he would be inside the fort. I'll say you kind of walk in with Gorthax. He says, good, you haven't left yet. I had some more information. One of our scouting groups just came back, and they said they spotted... hang on a second. A moment. They said they spotted Arden Relic moving along the side of the lake towards the waterfall and disappearing into the caves behind it.
Oh, remember those ruins we didn't investigate?
It's
Yes.
always the waterfall.
It's always the waterfall. He says,
So yeah.
He says, I know you're probably busy, but it might be worth checking out. If Relic can be found and stopped, it'd be a huge win for both of us, both our groups. He
I
says,
agree,
if you can't look into it, I will send some of our people to try to figure out what happened. But
Perhaps we should go in tandem.
So we do have a few days, Father Carrick, we could assist with. But on that note, with the mirror, there were some parties in there that the Children of Shadow did trap that we had freed. Some magicians and simulacrum, but I think it is important to tell you for the future that the beings that are still trapped in there, and I list all 4 beings that are still trapped in there, so I was like, please make sure this is well protected.
he says, of course, we shall put it in the vault and keep it safe. Give me one moment.
Are we ready to take on Arden Relic, or do we still need like a day of rest?
I mean,
Because we are still withered from that fight.
yeah, we're not at 100%. So I would say if we want to chase Arden, then we want to rest. And that would also allow us to send our assassin friend to New Havasgard tonight before we rest.
I feel like you guys are withered. Why don't you just short rest, right?
No, it takes a long rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the same as when we got to the town and got withered by that fog. It took a long rest for it to...
Max HPs
I mean-
were dropped. People were down.
I guess Rhea still has some high spell slots and could do greater restoration. So I guess it depends on how many people are withered. Rhea is withered herself.
Yeah, I'm withered.
We should definitely rest.
Okay.
Shall we take this day to do some downtime activities then?
Yeah, I think that's probably...
What time of day is it?
Already 5 p.m. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. We don't have
do
time for downtime. Yeah.
We said we had to get Typhon back where?
To New Havasgard, which I can do with transport via plants, and I think Vel could do, and I feel like there's someone else. Oh, the wind walk. Like we have options.
Do we wish
He
to
might-
stay here
He
for
might
the
wanna
night,
help.
or do we want to go back right now?
Well, if we go back, then we have to come back here in the morning, which would mean using someone's magic. Although I guess the prayer beads makes it, an option to just use Windwalk without
not
using
wanna-
up anyone's. Go ahead.
Am I muted?
No.
No, you're good.
Okay. Do you want to see? Because I thought the assassin wants to hunt soldier or knight shadow. So
He did say he
Oh,
would help
yeah.
us in the meantime before we returned.
This is true.
Well, we can
Do
just
you want to
ask him.
stick? Do you want to stick around with us and find this lieutenant of the Children of Shadow with us tomorrow?
You
She
talking
asks,
to the assassin?
Typhon.
Yeah.
Okay. He says, certainly. Well, actually, he says I would prefer to get back to civilization. I really do wish to speak to my benefactors, as I've been missing for a while.
Oh, there you go. Problem solved.
Yeah, I
Alright,
thought that was his
We'll
kind
head
of
back then.
primary.
So I guess we head back, get a place to rest, and then come back in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could come back via Windwalk, and then everyone will still have their spells at the waterfall,
Good.
Yeah.
Yes.
since that doesn't use up spell slots.
Let's go.
All right, if that's how we want to go, I can do plants. Oh, no, never mind. I don't have my 6th level spell slot, so yeah, Rhea can't get us back today. Sorry, my bad. I think it's because I used Sunbeam against the Nightwalker.
Can I go back and talk to Father Carrick? Can I say, Father Carrick, do you have any ivory?
He says ivory. No, I don't. Sorry.
Do you think anybody in New Havasgard that you may know of may have some?
He says, I'm sure there are. There are huge markets there. He says
Okay. Well, this is
the
another.
hunters sometimes bring trophies of ivory, so
Perfect. And I look at the group and I say, well, this is more reason. Father Carrick, we are planning to head back to New Havisgard for the evening. We shall be back, I think, tomorrow.
he nods and says, "Very well. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll hold off on sending my priests out then." He says, "Though I'm not sure it's a great idea to give Arden Relic a day unless you absolutely need the rest. Which, if you do, of course, you should take it. I just worry that with that much time ahead of you, he might get away."
Unfortunately, we
Well,
do.
I can restore 2 of us, but I would still need to rest tonight before we move on.
Doesn't your prayer beats have 1 restoration in there?
No, I have Bless, 2 Cure Wounds, a Wind Walk, and a Smite.
Do we have a ring that has greater restoration in it?
We could just
I
ask
don't
the
have
church.
the. I don't have the ring. I don't know who has it.
Can we just ask the church?
I thought, yeah, ask the church, because I seriously have all my spell slots except for 1 level 1 spell slot and 1 level 6 spell slot.
Have we taken a rest since fighting the Nightwalker? Because you used
No.
Sunbeam as well.
Yes, so I use I have all my spell slots except for 1 level 1 spell slot and 1 level 6 spell slot.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, he's been kind of light on the spells. But
yeah, I mean,
I burned a lot because I had to keep dropping heals on everybody, and we have our other tank is withered and lost a bunch of max HP.
Okay.
Yeah.
all right, so the group
yeah.
is
Whether we spend the night here or in New Havisgard, it sounds like we need to rest. So.
all right. So I will say time is passing. So let me
We're
know
gonna
if
Wind Walk,
anyone
I
is.
think, back to New Havisgard. Take,
Oh, right
if you guys
now.
are okay with this, take Typhon back there. Yes.
Oh, okay. To get him, got it.
Get him back home, and then that also lets me buy some ivory because I would like to do Legend Lore because I do have a spell slot, one of those, if we're not doing anything else tonight.
Okay, so be much easier to travel. Instead of days, it would take hours to get back. 1, 2. Is everyone going, or just you and Typhon?
I think we'll stick together. Or
Okay.
at least that's my.
Yeah, I guess
So-
it's up to them. Yeah.
Okay. Well, your wind walk has enough for 7, right?
6.
6? Oh, gosh, I thought it was more.
Well, then one of you would have to stay behind at least if Typhon is going.
Linus isn't
Mr.
here.
Linus.
Oh yeah, true. All right, so
Linus stays behind.
Linus in the background's like, I can stay behind. I don't know,
He's
however-
teaching
however
one of
Linus
the
sounds
priests
like.
how to be a lockpick or something. He's corrupting one of the priests.
Sure, sure.
I'll leave my steed in the stables, I guess.
Okay, so it takes you about 4 hours. Getting you there about 9. So yeah, you arrive in New Havisgard. I'm not going to bother bringing up the map because you kind of know what's here. So what are you doing in New Havisgard?
I guess we
I
would
just need
say
to-
bye to our assassin friend and just be like,
Yeah, so the first
We
thing
travel.
when you land and kind of
Icon, yeah.
rematerialize off in, I don't know, in the shadows somewhere, he'll thank you and say, well, I don't have any fancy trinkets I can give you to get in touch with me, but I believe I saw one of you casting Sending, so anytime you need...
I mean, we used stones, but yeah.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay, well then never mind. He would say,
When one
if
when
you
one
put
of us
out,
contacted Xerxes, at least. Yeah.
says if you put out the word on the shadow market or pretty much any black market, a note can probably be sent to me through the channels. If you need my help with ending someone vile, he says, I do owe you, so feel free to call in the debt whenever you need it.
Well, tell your friends and allies that the Fated Fellowship is here to eliminate the Children of Shadow and
This is perhaps my...
welcomes allies that oppose them.
He says, yes, perhaps my benefactors will wish to be in touch with you, as they are also enemies of the Children of Shadow. Good luck to you. And he'll kind of vanish into the alleyway. It's like, oh, he's stealthy.
Can I go to the market and buy some ivory strips?
Yes. So I assume you're using party faction to get them, right?
Can also trade for some things if need be.
Well, and we have a bunch of pale gold too, so if you want to go to the black market, we can do that as well.
They don't do pale gold.
Oh, she
In
said
the
the
black
black
market,
market.
Yeah.
Oh, the black market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like, if we can find it up top and use faction credit, then let's do that. But I was just saying it's an option. Yeah.
So it would be... well, what's the value of it that you would have to do?
200 gold. I need 4 pieces
so
of 50
about
each.
An uncommon magic item. Well, so the total is 200, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
it's
yeah.
like a set of divination tools, isn't it? So it's like different carved pieces of ivory, or another set, like another divination tool, isn't it?
4 ivory strips.
There is kind of a wizard components merchant who has a bunch of different things, and yes, one of the things he has on display is those ivory strips. So if you want to use your faction credit with the church, you can use that to buy it.
Cool.
What? I have 1,000 pale coin. Is it in the black market?
We can use that in the black market, but not here.
Sure. Give me...
Oh, it's the item. Yeah, gotcha.
Oh, and just to let you know, the way that you trade your faction is each of you has a magical scroll given to you by the church that you present, and it will magically kind of record when you use the faction to buy things, almost like a credit card or a debit card.
Huh.
So that's how you do that. But you go to the lower markets. Let me do a check. Yes, they do have the strips down here. It would be 300 pale coin. To buy
Immediately. It's agreed.
Okay, so you give them 300 pale coin, and you would get the ivory strips you require.
Is there any health potions?
Let me see.
Greater or above would be ideal, but I'll take regular.
So there are 10 normal healing potions for sale and 2 greater.
How much for each greater?
What was the... Give me a moment. So the normal ones are 50 gold each. And the greater... greater ones are 250 each.
I'll buy 2 greater.
Okay, so 500 pale coin.
Does anybody need a greater?
I'll probably take one. I think I had to use it during the fight.
I'll hand one to Gorthax.
Alright, anyone else doing anything in the city?
If anyone wants to come with me to try using some of the faction standing, see what they have to offer.
I'll come with.
What exactly are you looking for? Just in the marketplace?
Magic. No, in the with the church, with the ones that we have standing with.
Gotcha. Alright. So you go over to the church. You are admitted to look through their items. And they have a couple of things right now. All right, I'll just put the list in chat.
Huzzah.
So these are the things they have right now that they are willing to part with.
Weapon of warning. Racers of defense. Ring of explosives.
Do we get to choose what the weapon of warning is?
It is a greatsword.
Okay. So it's mainly for. Alright.
Does the hat of disguise require attunement?
I don't think so.
That could come in handy for strategic purposes, maybe for Linus. Just saying. The ring of spell storing also, although we already have one of those. I'm not sure who's using it right now.
Unfortunately, I don't think you are with them right now.
Oh, okay. I might have been with Ophelia because I thought we were all kind of going down, so yeah.
No, I think Ophelia went off to the market for.
That's what I'm saying. I think I might be with Ophelia, not with you guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're good.
Yeah.
It does require attunement, the hat.
Okay.
Just FYI.
Oh man, I didn't see the other stuff. Man, I have to look at what all this stuff does.
Yeah.
Alright, while you're
Yeah,
looking at
Cube
that,
of
actually,
Forces,
why
dope.
don't we take a break?
That works.
Cube of Force is pretty useful, but it requires attunement too.
Oh,
I mean, it's rare, so it's probably real expensive.
These are very good items. The problem
Yeah.
is we're all very attuned.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I have a slot that I'm willing to bounce around with, which is why I'm kind of looking through it.
Yeah, I mean, technically, Riala has a slot she's willing to give up, but it's like she's carrying the weapon of warning for now, just because it gives us the initiative, bonus. But yeah, she's only doing that because she had the available slot. Although I thought, what is her third? Moonsickle, Longbow of Warning. Oh well, I guess that Longsword of Warning wouldn't even be all that useful, considering we already have a Longbow of Warning, or the Longsword of Warning. But anyway, what else is she attuned to? Actually, yeah, Riala might have an available attunement slot. She only might be attuned to Moonsickle and Longbow of Warning. What am I missing? I thought she was... Let's see here.
I guess.
Oh, Cloak of Protection. She's got one of the Cloaks of Protection. But again, the Longbow and the Cloak are both things she would change out for, more valuable items at some point. Sorry, continue.
Well, I was gonna say we should take a break.
Oh, I thought we were already on break. That's why I was chatting.
Yeah. I was just chatting during the break.
What were you saying, Gorthox?
I was gonna ask if there's any spells already stored in the ring.
When I handed it
they would
off,
tell you
there-
no. Or are you talking about?
Oh, that ring. Okay, gotcha.
The ring for sale, they would tell you no. And Vel, I sent you a message. I just need an answer about that whispered before I go on break.
And you said we all had one scroll.
Yeah, it's
like a
it's how you
credit card.
Yeah, basically, it's like you use it to buy things based off of your credit with the Empire.
It's our food stamps.
Yeah, there you go.
The heck is the alchemy jug? Oh my god!
And that can be handy, but I don't think that's as valuable as some of the other items. But that can be fun.
But I can have
Gallons of beer a
2 gallons.
day.
I'll be back.
But 2 gallons of mayonnaise.
Right. I do have a character who's a chef and fights with a cast iron frying pan. So she would be down
Wait,
for the alchemy jug.
Is mithril armor something you have to attune to?
No, And it's half the weight too, so it's really valuable for lighter, like weaker characters that want some like heavier armor, that want medium armor.
Wait. Oh, that's not. What am I thinking of with the what
Stops
is it?
crits.
I'm thinking of the one that you can't beat crit. What is that?
That's
one?
adamantine.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Although we
then
should
I guess-
ask what the mithril armor is. I don't know if anyone's still if I don't know what everyone's like armor is at, but like if there's anything that someone might consider an upgrade and could wear the mithril, you know, that depending on what the mithril armor is.
Because
the weapon of war-
and mithril armor rolled into one.
No, I don't think that exists. Most DMs don't allow that. I mean, it's possible as a homebrew item, but just
I
like
think if
the
anything-
weapon of warning could be anything, and he specified it was longsword. The mithril armor could be anything, and so we would need him to specify. But Rhea's not going to give up her serpent scale armor. I just didn't know if there was anyone else that could benefit from some type of mithril. What's armor?
I will ask if I could get the if everyone else is okay with it, if I could get the Ring of Spell Storing.
I think we have one in the group.
We do.
Yeah, I think someone's using it, right?
I have one, but I'm not using it.
Oh,
It keeps getting passed around because people don't have a lot of use for it or don't have the attunement slots for it. But
I mean,
it's around.
Never mind then. Yeah, I mean, if that one's free, I was just gonna store some smites in it.
Oh, that's pretty
I
smart.
would-
It has a revivify in it currently.
Yeah, and I think there was
And I
some
think-
web. I think there was a couple web spells as the like
It's
a
web
revivify
or
and shoot web,
shield.
or maybe a shield. Yeah, that's what we
I
were
mean-
putting in it was web, shield, and revivify. The
I mean, I'm
advantage
pretty
is though
cool
that
with it.
the advantage is that it lets our non-healers use a revivify. You know.
That's true. I mean, I can also cast Revivify, but also
Oh.
being able to freely cast more smites than my
Agreed.
half casting abilities let me, I feel like is pretty useful.
Well, I mean, it's up to Vel since she's actually carrying it right now. But I imagine if it's not in use, like, and you want to use it for smites, then at least it's getting
Yeah.
used if it's not currently getting used. You know.
Like, I'm totally okay with getting this with our faction, but if we're willing to pass it to me, I mean, I'm fine with that too. And someone else can take these gauntlets of ogre strength. I only need my base strength for my armor.
Vel, are you attuned to the ring, or were you just carrying it?
I just have it. I'm not attuned to it.
Okay, so if we're not
Would you
using
be
it, then
willing
I'd
to?
say let's not buy another.
Oh,
maybe
but
find-
except the Vel.
No,
Just-
Are you okay with the Vel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's find out how much they want for that cube of force. I don't know if we can afford it, but like I guess the ring of spell storing is rare as well. Let's find out because that could really come in handy.
Or the
Just-
bracers of defense for someone who needs it.
Oh yeah,
Just
actually,
one-
Vel could wear those.
Does Linus
Just-
wear armor?
Just one thing is do not overwrite the revivify in the Ring of Spell Storing,
Oh, never.
because somebody spent a diamond to get that in there.
Yeah, I would never.
But once it gets used, well, even without using it, you could dump the web spells or the shields and then put a couple smites in there. And then at some point, if we have to use the revivify, then you just have more slots for more smites. You know, it still increases your smites either way.
For sure. Yeah, that was all I wanted to use it for. I think that seems pretty useful. Especially since I have my different kinds of smites I can store in there. All right, yeah.
I guess there's higher level smites. I know there's mostly just first level smites, but I guess there's a couple higher ones.
The main one I think that I used in the fight was blinding smite to make them blind, and then shining smite for giving other people advantage on the target. Which honestly, I'm probably just gonna put 1 blinding and 3 shining, and just keep the revivify in there.
Oh, it's 5 spell slots total. So the revivify
I
takes
know.
3 out of the 5.
Oh wait, the revivify takes 5 spell slots.
The
now?
revivify is a level 3. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay. It still has 5
5
levels
levels, sorry,
worth of
yeah.
spells. Oh, okay.
So you get
All
2 spell slot levels while the Revivify is unused. And then if we use the Revivify at some point, then you would have all 5.
It's
Is that worth
only
it?
leveled
Is 2 more
spells,
is
right?
2 more levels of smites worth it, or does that make it more valuable to go ahead and get the empty ring of spell storing? Because if we have the resources, we could try and get the second ring of spell storing and the cube of force. If we have enough resources, let's find out what they cost.
I'm okay with just having 2 regular smites in there. Like, that's fine with me.
It still gives you a little bit of expanded,
True. I'm fine with giving up my faction point for whatever the party needs for that cube or whatever else anyone wants. I was just wondering for the bracers if anyone else needs it. That's been going down a lot. Like, does Linus wear armor? I don't remember.
I don't remember. I mean, rogues can. Isn't he a rogue?
Yeah.
Rogues have armor proficiency, so I don't think he would wear, because I think the bracers you have to be unarmored if I remember correctly. So I think
Yeah,
Val might
no.
be the only one that could use them. Kudo, you don't. Do you wear armor? But you have natural armor. I don't know.
I wouldn't want them.
Okay. And Kudo might have stepped away. So
Yeah, I'm okay with just picking up the ring. And
yeah, the fact that the bracers require like attunement, like even though they would help with, armor
Yeah.
class, there's classes where it's just like, nope, not worth the attunement slot. Especially because Vel is very good about staying out of combat. Can't get out of the front line.
I considered them, but ultimately, I think I'd rather have the saves from the Ring of Protection. But I will say this though: is you guys should figure out what you want. I don't really have a need for any of this stuff, but let's try to do it quickly though. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
for
want
sure.
the rest of the
We were
session to
talking
shop.
about during the break. Sorry.
I just don't want to spend the rest of the session shopping. Is the main
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
We were deciding during the break, and we've kind of settled on we want to find out what the cube of force costs, because we think that would be very helpful. And if we can buy it, we might grab it. It's kind of where
Go
we're at.
for it. I don't really have any care or need or anything.
And our only other question was whether anyone could use mithril armor or bracers of defense. But at this point, I think it was only if you might be interested in the bracers, because Val already said they don't want them. And we don't know what the mithril armor is, so we'd have to ask Lou like what type of armor it is, and that would depend on who might be able to use it. But beyond that, I think we basically discussed everything.
Does anyone want the eyes of minute seeing?
Minute.
They don't. Minute seeing.
I don't even know what. I think that they're just like eagle eye kind of. I've looked at them before, but I don't.
They give you advantage on investigation checks upwards of a foot out. So anything that relies on sight, like reading shit or anything like that, or studying tracks.
Yeah, it's only a range of 1 foot, so it's very specific. Although I wonder if this would help with because this does not require attunement. So would this help? Like, would this improve Linus's lock picking and disarming any? I don't know.
Well, it's only for investigation checks that rely on sight, while searching an area or studying an object.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. I was reading your vision improves significantly out to a range of 1 foot, but then it does go on to say granting you dark vision within that range. And okay, so this is a non-attunement dark vision. So if there's anyone who still needs dark vision, then that's important. But
for a foot.
Within that range, an advantage on intelligence checks made to examine something within that range. So what you were just reading does the wording is a little bit different from what I'm seeing here.
Oh, what am I reading? An old version?
So here is 2024 version, but it's very similar. Oh, it says virtual tabletop not found. So I don't know. My Beyond 20 isn't working. Here,
yeah, from what I'm seeing is these crystal lenses fit over the eyes. While wearing them, you see much better than normal out to a range of 1 foot. You have advantage on intelligence investigation checks that rely on sight while searching an area or studying an object within that range.
Yeah, it's really, really similar, but the 2024 doesn't say the object or area part.
Yeah, if anything, the Cube of Force and the... What's it? Honestly, yeah, that's the only thing I think. Or the head of the...
Gorthax, do you have dark vision, Gorthax?
I do, out to 120 feet.
Oh, perfect. And Kudo, do turtles have dark vision? You do, don't you?
I don't believe so.
And I mean, I have dark vision. Ophelia is human. So I guess do Kudo and Linus is physically he's a Hanku.
No, the turtles don't get dark vision.
But he might get something from his sorcery, I don't know.
I think he got like some goggles or something.
Okay, yeah.
Goggles of night or whatever.
What about you, Ophelia? Do you have goggles?
Nope.
So we were just realizing that the Eyes of Minute Seeing actually grants dark vision is not attunement. So if we have anybody in the party that still doesn't have dark vision, it might be worth finding out if we can afford that.
It's to a range of 1 foot, though. It's meant for like investing.
No. It grants dark vision, and then the rest of its qualities are to a range of 1 foot. Is the dark vision?
I don't see that. I mean, maybe I'm just.
Oh, I see what you mean. Never mind. You're right. You're right. You're right. Never mind. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, I'm like, it's just meant to like inspect something. If you're like looking at a gadget or it's like jeweler's lenses.
I see. Okay, yeah. I apologize. I wasn't reading it from start to finish. I was skimming and getting like just pulling out bits, and so I didn't put that together. But you're completely right. That's why it's not attunement. That makes more sense now. And yeah, so let's just find out.
You want to give me dark vision out to a foot? Love it. Let's do it.
If it was free, then you would carry it because it's not attunement, but it's not free. So,
man, you can't even see the grid square next to you,
right? Yeah. So we just want to find out if we can afford the Cube of Force, and then move on. It sounds like.
Yeah.
Lou? Cube of Force has some cool abilities.
Oh, very, yeah.
Mr. DM, sir.
He's pooping.
Our lordship. We miss you, our lordship. We must talk to thee.
Hello. I just remember that dude, hello, princess, and I'm going to clap my feet.
No. Don't cringe.
Yeah, the Cube of Force has a lot, because, I mean, it's got 10 charges. So, I mean, it has some level 4
it's got more than 10 charges.
Well, it's got level 3 and 4 and 5 spells, but it's only got 10 charges, and it regains 1d6 daily, so it doesn't fully recharge each day.
Where did you see that? Because I saw way more.
I'm reading the 2024 version.
Well, that might have something to do with it.
There is a 2014 version I didn't open, but I could go find it. Yeah.
The 2014 version is 36 charges.
Wow. Oh, you're right. It's a much longer description. Oh, interesting. Yeah.
You can choose what you want to do it with.
Oh, but you have to roll how many charges you lose for some of the abilities.
No, you just lose a flat amount for whatever side you want, and then if spells.
No, but if you scroll down further.
Yeah, but that's if spells are cast on it.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you go to the 2024 version, then the spells that you can cast take a set number of charges, and the charges are the number of like the spell slots. Oh
shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's a little more simplified, but it's still really good. And presumably Lou is going to want to use the 2024 stats. That's what he's kind of been doing. But either way, I still think that this would be valuable to the party. But it does mean that there's only a few people who could carry it. Those who have an attunement slot available. So I mean, you have to.
It sounds like it's pretty much what, just Vel?
I have.
I don't even know if Vel has one. I don't know if you have one, so you would
use
it, I guess.
I do not.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I would drop my cloak or my longbow, but yeah. Because literally the only reason like Rhea is attuned to the longbow is for the initiative advantage. She can't even use the longbow.
Yeah, you should. I think you should take it because that could be really good to get you out of trouble if somebody's up in your face.
It's the spells in that cube are worth having handy, no matter who carries it. Yeah.
Well, especially you, if someone's in your face, you're like, no, Wall of Force, and then if we're in downtime, you're like, oh, free tiny hut.
So, Valindra, I need to have a discussion with you in private.
Secrets.
Okay.
Secrets.
Okay, I think
All right, so let me just turn the camera off for a moment.
married, have a
All
buff
right.
for like a week.
We are back.
Yeah. I think we're getting married, Lou.
Secrets. Who? Oh, are you doing the ceremony?
Ria's down. She has no
It's like
inhibitions. She's from the
the
Feywild.
will they, won't they? It's like Rhea's like, yeah, I'll
But
do it. I don't
we can
care.
only benefit again. Wait. What is there
Yeah,
like
you
a
can only
specific
do it once.
term in
We can
D&D
get
for?
divorced after we take care of Relic.
It's only
Wait.
solved if you're widowed.
Nuh-uh.
See,
Yeah.
this is
A
why
creature can benefit from this.
This is why couples don't stay together anymore. You just willy-nilly ceremony just for the benefits. There's no respect.
Well, they just do it over and over again. So they
Oh
just
right,
get
no, you can't
divorced
benefit
and
it
get
from it
back
again
together.
unless you're widowed. That doesn't mean there's any other consequences for like divorce.
Yeah, it's just nope. The consequence is not getting that. Plus 2 AC, okay.
All
right.
Well, I'm gonna
Let's
say the evening passes unless anyone's doing anything.
Actually,
Yes.
Yes, quite a few. First thing, how many of our faction points is that cube of force, and is there anything we should know about it?
Let me see the cube of force. That I believe is a rare item. So that would be at least. Oh, why is my thing not working again? Hang on, I gotta refresh. So you would have right now, I believe 30,000 in credit.
I'm just curious, how much did the Nightwalker give us?
They didn't actually tell you. I mean, technically, you wouldn't know how much you have because you don't know how to check that. But yeah, you would have enough for the cube of force if you want to get it.
Rhea, do you want it?
I would happily carry this. I
Buddy?
think
No, I
it
didn't
would be.
realize you were still here.
I would happily carry it. Yeah, I don't think Ria's actually there. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we established earlier that I went to the other market with Ophelia, so I don't think Ria's there.
I just kind of look at the cube. I think Kudo's with me. So Kudo, look at this cool cube. Shouldn't we get it?
Sure. I have no need for it, but if you wish it, get it.
Ooh, we could have played one of those dice rolling games. And I get the cube.
All right, so
I wonder why this cube is so expensive.
I mean, you understand magic.
Yeah, I do. I'm just playing.
It's one of the Yu-Gi-Oh relic items.
Yeah, it's a Millennium puzzle.
It's a Millennium dice.
And then
okay, so you got the cube, so that would cost that. All right, so they would give it to you and thank you for all the work you've done from the Empire. Your like scroll glows and subtracts the appropriate amount.
How much should
I
it
think
subtract?
Are you asking them?
yeah, I'll ask since I'm there.
So-
And
They look a little surprised. They're like, "Do you not know how these scrolls work?"
I do not.
Ah, you are outsiders then. So he is going to kind of show you that if you run your hand over the scroll and say Vidian, which is the name of the empire, you would see symbols appear showing you how much status you have or wealth you have. I
Ooh,
would
they-
say
okay.
GP.
They
would
don't
say
use
wealth.
gold, but there's still a 1% basically.
Yeah, it's
Um,
it's like a credit thing. You do stuff for the
Yeah.
Empire.
I would ask if, other than magic items, is there anything else that we can get with our faction standing point wealth stuff?
As well, any services within the city, normal items. I mean, you can get anything you wish. You have quite a bit of wealth, which I assume means you've.
Is that wealth per person?
No, this is it's attuned to the
Party.
group. So yeah, this is
Okay.
kind of the group's worth.
Oh, okay.
You can split it up to different people, but right now you basically have like a group scroll. So
Okay,
all of your
I mean-
scrolls are kind of linked to this wealth.
No biggie.
I bid them farewell, and I think next up I'm going to go pick up the Ring of Spell Storing from Vel and start messing with it so I can get it for myself.
All right. Is anyone else doing anything tonight?
Yeah. Just I don't want to spend a lot of time on it, but since I went with Ophelia to the black market, I want to buy some of the regular healing potions that she declined.
Okay.
I have enough pale gold to do. Let's do 4 of them. I just am low on. I don't really have a lot of potions right now.
All right. So that would be 200 pale coin.
Okay.
Pale gold.
That's all. Thank
Okay. Anyone else? Let me know as time is passing.
This is a long time coming. I'm going to say before we rest for the night, I am going to cast Legend Lore
Oh, okay.
and try to learn more about my Ion Stone.
Sure. Do you already have information on it somewhere?
I do have Detoris in there, and he's talked with me about himself.
And there were unknown properties, yeah.
And there's 2 unknown properties about it that I don't know anything about.
All right. Well, now I have to go check my notes. Hang on a sec. Pulling a legend lore on me mid-game.
I
think
mean,
you knew that was coming.
she has mentioned again and again and again that she was going to do it, Ophelia.
Yeah, like over several months. Insane.
Yeah, but she just got the ivory.
All right.
Sure.
All
Yeah.
right. All
Well
right.
deserved. Well deserved.
All right.
Give Ophelia what they deserve. Now.
I will consume 250 whatever
Religious
ritual-
components.
Religious
religious
component.
components. Yeah. Oh no, that drops me to like 1,000.
Oh no. How
Boring
bad?
them.
Oh my.
Drops me to 1,075.
Oh, I guess we could just get components from the church, huh?
Oh, that'd be a great thing to buy.
Yeah. I wonder what the exchange rate is from the wealth to the religious components.
115,000 religious components
Yeah.
for 15,000 wealth.
Yo, you think we can buy experience points?
Fire
Level.
level up yet?
That's a good question, actually.
Oh,
Oh wait, really?
yeah. In a
Wait,
milestone
what?
game. Wow.
I said that as a joke. I'm
If
all
we
down.
buy
For
a milestone.
Let me get back to that because I'm doing like 3 things at once now.
for sure. I wasn't expecting an actual answer on that. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I know,
Well,
right?
I just looked, and you guys do have some milestones built up, so I can check that.
Oh my god.
Alright, so you
I'm so
would
excited.
learn one of the abilities. Well, you learn a lot about the stone. It was created by Rael himself a long time ago. And you would learn about one of the abilities, one of the 2. which apparently allows you to summon his consciousness, giving him control of your body.
Give Taurus control of it or Rail?
Rail.
Really?
You're not sure what that would mean exactly. The legend lore doesn't give you specifics. And it also doesn't say, you don't think you could do this too often. Oh, actually, I didn't include it. You know you can do it at least once. You're not sure if you could do it again. It might be a one-time use thing, or it might recharge, but you don't learn, at least not through this legend lore.
Okay.
All right. So anything else?
I think I was gonna hand over Ophelia 250 of my own religious components to see if Ophelia could do it on our new companion sword, Shadow
I cannot
Strider.
do it tonight, so hold on to that.
Oh.
I'm out of 5th level spell slots.
Oh, okay. I thought. Never mind.
All right,
Never mind that.
Time is passing.
We long rest.
You're staying in New Havisgard, I assume?
See.
Alright, so you stay at the inn. It would be the next
stay-
morning, and yes, you do get a long rest.
Does the withering heal
What's the withering?
from the
Nightwalker.
Nightwalker?
That's
when
just
we
life
lost our
drain, right?
max HP?
Yeah, life
Yeah.
drain would heal with a long rest.
Awesome. Back to full. And I have the. I guess I'll just be upfront with you, Lou. I have the. I took off the gauntlets of Ogre Power and I replaced it with the Ring of Spell Storing and replaced the. Other than the Revivify that's in there that I got from Vel, I just replaced the 2 other spells with 2 Thundering Smites, and I'm tracking it in my notes page.
Yeah, I mean that's all legal. What do you mean, be straight with me? Thought you were gonna
Well,
tell
just-
me you were like gonna rob a bank. I'm gonna be straight with you, Lou. I hate you.
Lou,
Whoa.
I'm gonna be straight with you. I've been hoarding
Yeah,
the levels.
I mean,
already.
You
Although it's
can-
fair, since the object just changed hands, he's just saying how he's tracking what's in it. I
Yeah,
guess.
I mean, as long as you guys are doing all that, above board, that's fine. You don't have to tell me necessarily.
Yeah, I just didn't want you to be surprised when I don't use
When
it.
he pulls it out, he's like, "I have a revivify.
Gotcha. All right.
Exactly.
Well, thank you for
I
telling
have
me.
extra smites."
Were you
Is
saying
someone-
something, Kudo?
Yeah, did you give the Cube of Force to Rhea to
We couldn't afford it.
That too. No, we could.
Oh, we
I got
did?
it.
I thought the 15,000. Oh, we did. Oh, gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
In that case,
Okay.
can I have attuned to that and dropped the Cloak of Protection?
Sure. Yeah, you could do that. I'll say you did like a short rest during the night or something.
So we have an available Cloak of Protection if anyone wants that. I know we have a few, I think. Cloaks and rings.
And did we distribute potions of healing? Are they just regular potions or are they greater?
Ophelia bought 2 greater. I bought 4 regular. I was just planning to have them on hand, but yeah, I guess, yeah. Let me ask in the morning. Hey, does anyone not have any potions on their belt? Healing potions.
I think Ophelia already handed me one of the graders, but that's
Okay.
all I needed to. That's all I needed.
All right,
Is
we're
anyone
good.
without?
That sounds like we're good.
Okay.
All right. What does the group
I
want to
guess-
do? It is a new day.
All right, once Arden Relic back to the waterfall.
All right. Let's
Oh.
wind walk again.
Yep.
All right. So
We'll have to pick up. I guess he's in the background. Don't worry about Lions.
Yeah, well.
yeah. Well, he stayed at Aldrin's Watch, so you'll. Are you stopping at Aldrin's Watch? Or are you just going right to the waterfall?
That's what I was saying. Do we?
So we're gonna pick up Linus.
All right. Well, we can say we stop there momentarily, although that means he would not get Windwalk.
Oh yeah.
So you'd have to travel on foot to the water.
okay.
tell him.
I mean, my horse is still there, so he could ride my horse and meet us. And I feel like that kind of lines up with when we'd get there.
Dungeons and
but-
logistics.
Is it safer to pick him up?
I mean, he's on my horse. He can just ride to the.
Yeah, your
the
armies
cliff.
don't just show up in Winterfell. You gotta walk them there. It takes weeks. All right. So we'll say you go to Aldrin's Watch to tell him what you're doing. So let's see, travel. That's about 4 hours.
Could we not just sending do like a sending thing or a mind link thing to tell him to meet us at the waterfall, or is that
With a
something that
spell?
would cost it?
You absolutely could if you want to use the spell.
Yeah, never mind. I didn't know it costed the spell for that.
All right. So you go over there. You let him know. He is going to start traveling via horse while the rest of you windwalk to the waterfall. Yes.
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 Okay. So passing time and traveling. And I assume you guys are waiting for him to get there? You're not just going to start exploring before he arrives? Because it's going to take him... it'll take you an hour. It'll probably take him, like, 5 hours.
Yeah, we'll wait for him.
Alright. So you get there first. And I guess, Vel, did you want to do anything at Aldrin's Watch, or are you just going to keep going with them?
Yeah, I'll attempt to do what I messaged you.
Alright, so... Let's see... So the group was going to leave right away. You going to ask them to wait a bit?
For a moment, yes, if they would.
Yeah,
Alright.
absolutely.
So Vel, I guess would approach the group and say, can we, how much time are you going to ask them for before you leave Aldrin's Watch?
An hour.
Alright, so Vel would
I don't know
ask
about
we wait an
Big
hour.
rush.
I assume no one questions it.
Nope.
Alright,
Oh,
so Vel, I guess just give me a quick whisper with how you want to do this.
I think I did up and
Alright, let me
Scroll up a little bit.
check.
Oh, did we actually want to do the marriage thing ceremony?
Wait.
Yeah.
If it means capturing relic, yes.
All right,
Oh my goodness.
Rihanna,
Sacrifices
can you
How
take
long
Ophelia
We're
to
all
be
getting married.
lawful wedded bride?
How long does it take?
no.
This is highly unorthodox.
Is it like an hour or something?
No, it's actually see real
You
quick.
can do it while Vel's being sneaky.
Yeah.
Vel, are you getting
All right,
married
I guess
too?
no.
I mean, we could have multiple couples in this group.
It's tech.
It's a more modern type of relationship.
Getting married for the
It takes
tax
an
benefits.
Pretty much.
It takes an hour, but it works. It takes an hour,
Okay, I
but
found
also
it.
it's enough for a short rest when we get there, so I can just use it with my warlock slot. It doesn't cost me anything for this.
Well, it
All
sounds like, I mean, I don't know. It sounds like Gorthax and Rhea are the only ones who are down.
Kudo, are you down?
But
I don't want to get married to any of you guys.
but
So.
we're both committed enough
I
to
mean,
like
technically
getting
he's
rid of
like
relic.
he's like 12 years old, so it's a little weird.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's
oh
true.
yeah.
I guess it makes more sense for Ophelia and I too, since we're more on the front lines. That just means we have to
Not-
stick together, though.
I'm not marrying you.
Oh, wow. Okay, Rhea, do you want to stick side by
Probably
side?
just-
We
I
have
don't
to do this in 30
Like
feet.
Gorthax, I don't think you can ordain yourself, or not ordain.
Well, it
but,
just
like,
says. Oh, let me put it in chat.
I just look at Gorthax
Okay.
and I'm like, you're gonna have to try harder than just a ceremony spell if you want this.
It just says I
Yes,
touch
please.
adult humanoids willing to be bonded together in marriage. so it doesn't say I can't target myself.
True. Okay. All right. Then yeah, let's do it.
All right, Rhea.
Gorthax has pastor training. He's like, I can.
We have a honeymoon period ahead of us where we're both buffed.
Yeah, we're honeymooning to the waterfall, a very
Right.
nice resort in
How
the
romantic.
Forgotten
To go
Ruins.
fight Arden Relic. I mean,
I'm
for
not gonna lie, I
adventures, that
actually
could
have
be
like
romantic.
always kind of wanted to do this on a character, and most of my characters were not this frivolous and I wouldn't actually do it.
Fair enough. All right, I cast Ceremony. Rhea, do you take Gorthax to be your lawfully wedded bride?
You're the bride?
Yes,
I
am
do.
I am the pretty princess.
I do. As long as I'm in charge, I wear the pants.
Fair enough. I'll wear the
All right, so
I'll wear the armor skirt.
as
Paladin tabard.
Valindra is off doing something, you are casting Ceremony. I assume you have the 25 GP of powdered silver.
You can use right?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I have gold.
Wait, can't we use refined components, Lou?
Yeah, you can
On your
use
system?
you can
Yeah,
use
that's what I thought.
components
Yeah.
if you have religious. Well, whatever
Yeah,
whatever
I
your
do.
power source is.
Yeah.
I do have religious components, yes.
Did you see the message that I sent, Bell?
Yeah.
So let me know how you want to approach that.
Bell comes back to a married couple.
I'm kind of surprised one of the material components isn't a ring. Well, maybe that's
Yeah,
on the
that's
nose.
actually a really good point. But I don't know. Not every culture uses rings to.
Yeah, that's very true.
So, yeah. Especially in
Pray
fantasy.
to Talos, or I swear on Talos, I will be your shield from now until the ends of the universe.
Ria's like, I swear on Shantea that I will remain dedicated to you until we take down Arden Relic.
Wow. Fair enough, fair enough. And then, yep, I guess the spell
Plus
happens.
2 bonus to AC, but I have to stay close to you. All right, got it.
Hey, it also means if you stay within 10 feet, you also get my my +5 in my aura. So
True.
Even more reason to stick close.
All right.
What else is there?
So just to make this a little easier, let me pull Valindra into the other room just for a moment. I'll be right back.
I gotta edit.
Alright, so you could do... hang on, actually, let me make sure the stream is paused.
to recollect before we go in there, is this place big enough for mounted combat, possibly, or from when we were last here, or no?
The outside caves are. You haven't been deeper in, because if you remember, there was that area that those guys came out of, kind of the exploration team that you fought and killed.
Yeah, we didn't go back there.
And you never went further in. That place probably not. Those caves are smaller.
I go over to Ophelia and just get Ophelia used to getting on the horse and just being able to get them to summon and use my mount in combat to try out some new strategies.
Ria would complain that her new husband is paying too much attention to Ophelia.
Jeez, that was quick.
Oh wow. All right, I do some warlock magic and forge a ring.
Ria's like, ooh, shiny.
I forge a ring.
Is that not? You don't have that ability. Why are you making stuff up?
Can I roll Arcana? Or actually, can I roll Religion?
Now, if you have something that actually does that, like if you were an artificer, just because it's not combat related doesn't mean you can just do it.
For the 25 worth of powdered silver or the religious components, could I have used that to craft a ring?
To craft something, you need to have like I think jewelry crafting or whatever that's called, gem working. Generally, that's what you use to.
Or if it's just a metal ring, then I guess like blacksmithing or smelting or something, right?
I do have.
If you just want to make a metal ring.
Tools. I do have proficiency in smith's tools, so that works.
Yeah, Kudo's getting impatient. He's the newlyweds are annoying him.
It's probably not too.
We're already bickering.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's move on.
We're already bickering. Yeah.
All right, so you are entering the cave then.
I mean, we both knew we did it for this combat, so I don't think we're anything actually like genuinely bickering or yeah.
All right. So let me see. Okay, I think this is the cave. Oh, wait, this is not the cave. Sorry, give me one moment. Okay. Yeah, this is it.
If you want to spend the last 30 minutes talking about how to make a ring, I'm fine with it. I'll just.
No, I'm.
I don't want to spend 30 minutes on it, but a little bit of time is acceptable.
No.
You want to spend the next 10 minutes? That's fine too. Then I'll
no, the fact that it was.
It's gonna
yeah,
be,
the fact that it. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to go that long.
It was a joke from the start. It was a joke from the start, so I understand we don't necessarily want to spend a bunch of time on it. Yeah. So.
Alright, so you follow the cave in a bit. The first thing you notice is that there are some bones along this passage. And this would lead you into a new place. So the cave kind of opens up ahead. And the smell of death permeates your nostrils.
Oh.
Oh, Lord.
This does not smell like a normal cave.
Well, I am hesitant. I'm going to immediately casting Emboldening Bond on... it's going to be me, Kudo, Gorthax, and I'll give it to Vel.
Okay. And you summon your horse. It is a bit of a tight squeeze for the horse, but yeah, at least in these areas it can fit okay.
Sorry, I was muted. I think Ophelia was riding the horse on the way in.
Okay. So Ophelia is mounted on the horse. There's about a 10-foot ceiling, so she's getting close to the ceiling up there. What do you
Well,
want to do?
you want to go ahead?
Yes. Yeah. If you would like to stay behind me. I go forward.
Alright, so the cave opens up a little bit more. Though the ceiling gets lower, making it more difficult for the horse to come this way.
So you're telling me I need to dismount?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have to. The horse can fit okay, but yeah, it doesn't seem like a rider can kind of keep on the horse. The smell is definitely getting more prominent as you move forward.
Hmm.
I'll have the horse follow kind of in the back of the group then.
Can I
Okay.
use medicine to tell anything about the smell? Is it some sort of like disease-like smell or some decayed corpse smell?
Yeah, so go ahead and give me a medicine check.
I like that. It's a smart idea.
Don't.
You believe that it is the smell of corpses, of rotting flesh, or like flesh that has rotted for some time.
Do I get
Kind of a
anything better with
musty,
my-
almost like a tomb. You would probably get the same thing. You don't think it's a... neither of you thinks it's dangerous, like a disease or anything.
I didn't need a medicine check. Yeah.
Right.
Huh? What'd you say?
Nothing. Let's go.
All right.
Where's next? Just
I move forward. And I tell the party what I see to the right.
Alright, lots of bones stacked up.
Is that like uneven flooring over there?
Yeah, some cracks in the ground.
More bones and what seems like a shaky ceiling. I'm assuming.
Yeah, so...
we have dealt with plenty of bones, Gorthex, in the future that have reanimated. So be careful if you go over there.
Agreed. Yeah,
Oh
I
my
was about to say the same.
Alright.
I shoot the bones.
I shoot the bones.
So, Kudo, what are you casting?
I'll cast Acid Splash on it. If it's not a creature, it probably doesn't even work. But if it is, it works.
Alright, so you splash a bunch of acid on the bone pile, and something begins to rise from underneath.
Yeah.
Oh.
Go ahead and
Jesus.
do your acid splash, or it has to do a deck save. And give me initiative
What the
rolls.
fuck was that? What the fuck is
Pretty
that?
big skeleton. Alright, so the
That was a free
skeleton
attack.
does not dodge, taking the 10 acid.
You got some combat, Kudo. Here we go.
Finally.
So it's slightly singed and looks very annoyed by this. You would also see other piles of bones starting to shake now.
This is not good at all.
Don't forget that you all have advantage on initiative if you're within 30 feet of me.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Mhm.
And you hear something moving to the north.
Never mind. I'm okay with my last one.
The thing didn't seem to be exceptionally vulnerable to my area of effect nature?
No, the giant skeleton, I mean, it took normal damage, if that's what you're asking.
Okay.
Alright, so the first two.
Yeah. Before we act, I do have the alert fee. Would you like to trade and let me go first? And
Actually, yes, I will trade and give you my initiative. What's yours?
Alright.
21? Okay, yeah, go for
Mine
it.
is 20.
So Gorthax yells, Rhea, look out! And kind of jumps in front of her as he is first to
chivalrous.
react to this danger. Proving his I don't know, whatever, as a husband. He doesn't-
Dedication. I guess.
Yeah, there you go. Alright, so Rhea, you are no longer first. It is Gorthax. What do you want to do, Gorthax? Skeleton is rising, drawing its blade. Technically, I'll say... No, you know what? I'll say they were able to get up after the acid splash. So they are up, they just haven't moved in yet.
Okay, I look over to Rhea and just tell her, I'm going to hold them on this choke point. You just stay back within the 10 feet and help me delete these enemies.
He says, puny creature, how dare you attack me?
Oh, they speak.
Oh, there's more than one.
They speak. That's crazy. I actually didn't know they would speak.
Alright, so you rush forward, initiating hostilities. He's about to swing on you as well, but you go first.
Let's see. I will do my vow of enmity against this guy.
You
Free
are
action.
my enemy! As your vow takes hold of him.
Then I will do my first attack.
Okay.
Is that hit?
Sorry, give me one moment. Alright, so you do your first attack on him. 28 is going to strike him, slamming him with your weapon.
Okay, I'm going to sap him. I'm going to change my damage to my regular damage to radiant, and I'll do my extra damage.
Okay, so you slash him with radiant energy, doing 18 points.
And I will do it again.
Alright, so you continue to lay into this giant skeleton as he's trying to get in a counter swing. He is sapped on that first attack. 16 is not going to be enough, and that will clank off his armor.
Okay. Alright. I will use my bonus action then to can I do a religion or any sort of check to
You can assess, yeah.
understand? Yeah, assess. What check is it for religion?
It's religion for undead. Do you want to assess his vulnerabilities, his resistances? Like, what are you assessing? His attacks?
Let's do vulnerabilities.
Okay.
That's bad.
No, that unfortunately is not enough, and you have no idea.
Okay, fair enough. I kind of sit here and just motion for Riala to get within 10 feet.
I don't know. Okay, Riala.
Actually, no, it's within 30 feet. It's within 30 feet. Never mind.
Yeah. I mean, your aura is 10 feet, but yeah. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna put a starry wisp on them for my action.
Okay. So, Starry Wisp fires. 26 will strike the creature, blasting it for 10 radiant.
And then I'm going to use one of my free sacred flames as a bonus action to
All right.
shoot them again. Oh, my macro is not working. Let me find something else. Is this work? Yeah, there we go. That one still works.
All right. So it gets a dex save.
And I'm going to step back just to put a little space between me and what's coming. And
Plus
not
0. He is going to fail, taking 14. And he is also offering advantage on the next attack.
That's my turn.
Alright, so suddenly from behind these guys, another set of bones rises. And a strange looking creature standing there. Oh, hang on. Hang on. As usual, didn't hide what I want to hide. Says the living will
I'm
not
sorry.
be suffered in these halls. Your
Sorry, did you say
kind are
something
not
about
welcome.
advantage?
What?
I just want to make sure. Did you say something about advantage against him for his next attack?
For guiding bolt, yeah.
Yeah, she didn't do Guardian Bolt. She did Starry Wisp and Sacred Flame. So there's no
Oh.
advantage against him.
Oh,
Yeah.
then never mind. So this Skull Lord is going to rise up, and he is going to point his finger as a ball of flame appears, and he is going to cast a spell, fireballing the group.
Hold on. Oh, 65. All right.
So let me just make sure he can hit all of you. Spells. I don't think he can actually, but we'll see. Valindra is a lucky person. So everyone but Valindra, I need dex saves. DC, I believe, is 18.
Okay. I casted.
Emboldening bond.
I casted Absorb Elements.
Okay.
Now I'll use Emboldening
Aha!
Bond as well.
Oh. Wait, Emboldening Bond. Emboldening Bond? Oh, gosh. Oh.
Alright,
Oh,
so 40 fire damage or 20 if you made it, as the fireball explodes over the area. He is then going
What's
to...
the spell save one more time?
18.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did we have temporary HPs or no?
Yes.
Yes, everyone would have 17. Sorry.
So, seeing that that didn't just kill you, he gets annoyed, stepping back, and he says, "Take them down," ending his turn. Kill them! Crush their bodies and bring me their bones. Valindra.
I'll move up, seeing where the... because I can't see him. Now I can see. And I'm just going to firebolt this guy.
Alright, so he sends some fire at that guy. Uh, 24 will strike him. Oh, do 19 fire damage, and his bones are burned so badly that several of them just fall off, and he has 2 levels of wound. Kind of hobbles a bit, still getting ready to swing. Anything else?
I'll move back down here.
Okay, so for his turn, he's going to move over this way.
Ooh.
Moving off the bones and through your warlock paladin. As he does so, he is going to multi-attack with his scimitar, swiping at Gorthax as he moves.
I didn't realize he can just walk over me.
Yeah, he's 2 sizes
Size, I
larger,
think.
so you can't stop him. So the first attack... Oh, he gets 3 attacks.
Ew.
First attack
I would like to impose disadvantage on this attack. Or not disadvantage, sorry. Negative D6.
Okay. Do you have to do that
Ooh.
before the roll?
Yeah, did you already roll? You haven't announced it, have you?
No, I was just wondering if you could do it after.
Yeah,
Well, minus
no, I think
6.
Yeah, it's before the roll.
That's definitely going to miss. Whew. So you give him your jinx as he swings and kind of swings
Alright, that's my
wide.
reaction.
Second attack.
I think Rhea.
Oh, a natural 1 will definitely miss. And third attack on you is going to just miss you as the weapon clangs against your shield. That's going to end his turn. Ophelia.
Thank you, Rhea.
Nice.
Okay, well, I'm gonna cast Legend Lore and learn more about my Ion Stone.
It's
No,
an
I'm kidding.
interesting use.
I'm definitely doing my normal.
Just
Spirit
pull out your
Guardians.
Ion Stone. You're like, you guys got this.
I'm like, come on, tell me more. Yeah, I'm casting.
I'm going
Spirit
to summon
Guardians.
Rail. I think he'd want to be part of this battle.
You know, undead. Figured that'd be very fitting. I'm also going to yell. Okay, Lou, can I yell out something? Because I know we fought these creatures before. Like, if I know a vulnerability.
Sure, if you want to yell something.
Okay. So I yell over to Gorthax, and I'm like, skeletons are normally vulnerable to bludgeoning. I meant to cast it at 4th, but fix that. So aura up, that is my main action. He is now in my aura. I'm gonna roll for damage. DC 20.
Alright, so there is a burst of light that comes from you as the aura extends, and he has to make a wisdom save. You sense he has magic resistance as he attempts to resist. So he... Oh, no, he's going to fail with a -2, taking 15 radiant.
Okay.
You are concentrating on the spell.
Yep, I am not going to do anything for my bone. Actually, I am, because I took 40 damage. I'm going to pop a bead of Cure Wounds and pop it on myself and end my turn.
Okay. So that is it for you. Just give me one moment. Alright, so that ends your turn. From the back of the cave, there is movement as one of the other skeletons moves up. It's kind of blocked by difficult terrain, so doesn't get as far as he'd like. This skeleton is going to move forward 30, then dash another 30, coming up to here, ending his turn. Kudo.
Does it look like these creatures have long limbs and have reach?
No, they are not threatening you currently, or he is not anyway.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take a gander here. Can't really see anybody else over here. So I'm just going to take a Sorcerer's Burst at this guy.
Alright, so you blasted him.
I will use fire, I guess, because I saw that used successfully.
Okay. So a sorceress blast of fire. Yes, 17 is enough. So as he is swinging at Gorthax, you scorch him for 13. Ah. And as he becomes very wounded, as a reaction, this guy is going to say, weak. And he snaps his fingers, and the skeleton explodes.
Mhm.
In a 20-foot radius. So
When
I
that
think-
happens, my vow is going to transfer to this guy.
Okay. I need deck saves from the 4 of you.
I'm gonna emboldening bomb this again.
Hey,
Okay. So that is going to be 27 bludgeoning, or 13 if you made it. As a bunch of bone shards just go slamming against you. This guy actually has to make a save as well.
That's right.
Someone has to make a concentration. So yeah, this guy takes some damage.
does it look like the bludgeoning damage hurts the giant skeleton more?
Yes. It does break more bones than the normal damage. So go ahead, Kudo. You can keep going.
That's everything for now.
Okay. So it's a legendary action. The Shadowlord is going to point his staff at Gorthax as a ray of energy blasts out. I think 27 is going to hit you, unfortunately.
That is above 24, so yeah.
Alright, so the death ray strikes you for 39 necrotic.
What does that have?
That is 19.
Alright, I am resistant to necrotic.
Is that like your armor or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, it's my plate armor of necrotic resistance.
Oh, well, that definitely it will come in handy. So you are withered a bit. Luckily, the armor absorbs some of it. Yeah, 19 damage. Necrotic.
Sweet, got it.
Alright, so that was his one of his legendaries. Kudos turn ends. We are over. Can we finish out the round, or you guys need to stop here?
I can stay.
Alright, so just let me know if anyone needs to go. Otherwise, I'll say.
But just 2 skellies left, so yeah, we can go.
Yeah.
Just go.
Well, there's a Skullord. Yeah.
Alright, so this guy is going to have to dash. Luckily, he can't attack you this turn. And from up and around the corner, another guy is going to come dashing through here.
Oh shit.
Oh,
What the hell? Oh, wait, there's a aura. He's just going to go in the aura. Go ahead, give me a damage roll. At the end of his turn.
Uh-oh.
It's a weak damage roll.
So... Wisdom save at advantage. Oh, wait, I don't know if they can even make this. The -2, what's the DC?
20.
Yeah, they can't even make this. So they would just take the 14.
Love it.
All right, and then
He's,
it would be
flying at Rhea, and then he's like, ouch, ouch, ouch!
he's just seared by her light. But yeah, that's going to be a new round. So why don't we pause here? Do MVP votes. This was the marriage episode of the Fated Fellowship. Marriage and Valindra sneaking. doing stuff.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Now you guys are voting for your significant others. I hate it. All right, Rhea and Ophelia, you guys are tied.
Look at you giving away our votes, Lou.
No, that one's got to be. It's too good.
I had to mention it.
There
All right. So Ophelia with a 10, you are the weakest link. No, you are the MVP. Congrats.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Yeah, good game. Everyone.
Alrighty. Two games.
Sorry it was RP heavy. Thanks for everyone hanging in there.
All good.
It's a lot.
All
Good
right.
night.
Let me
Good night.
yeah, I'll take some notes, but yeah. See you guys next time.
Just finishing up.